welcome to the Sports Inventory Podcast. I am your host, your point guard, Chris. To my right, I got the Ravens fan. I got the Lakers fan. They've been disrespecting Coach Boss, so I just want to let you know. Avery, how you doing, brother?
Yo, how y'all doing out there, man? Blessed and highly favored. How y'all doing out there, fella?
That's good. We doing good. To the right of him, I got one of the disrespectful twins. I got Mr. Pass Protector himself. Here, how you doing?
Hey, it's about to be some shit today.
We got black team.
Y'all both doing all right?
Yeah, doing good. Better how about yourself?
It's about to be some shit today.
Next to him, I got the man in the middle. We're gonna start putting you in the middle since you the man in the middle. Nah, never mind. We ain't gonna put you in the middle. The guy that won him a championship yesterday. I know him and Shay. You know, y'all celebrated, had a little champagne, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, just flew back in from Oklahoma, man.
Man, I know, man.
Hey, man.
I see y'all were thugging out there.
Oh yeah, you know, shit. After that, shirt off and shit. Shirt off.
Yeah, I bet. Y'all left in about the third or fourth quarter, didn't you?
Man. Last but not least, across from me, I got the Mr. Turnover himself, Mr. LaFleur. Mr. What did he do? Yeah, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. I'm just ready to get this podcast started because it might be some blood pressure risen up.
It's gonna be some shit today.
Y'all funny. All right, little housekeeping before we get started. Just want to let y'all guys know to subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Inventory Podcast. Leave a like, a comment on his YouTube page.
And subscribe.
Yes, sir. Also, Spotify. Like I said, we're gonna start getting into our TikToks and our Instagrams and all that, so y'all can see us more, little snippets, little clips. You know how we do. Today for you guys, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get into the finals. We know OKC won the championship. We're gonna get into that, talk about the series and how we feel about it. Right.
Congratulations.
All right, we're gonna get into some of the trades that happened with KD, CJ McCollum, all them guys. Get into some of the trades, talk about those. Got a little segment for the guys, and then we also gonna get into the NFC EAST. I know my boy Henry is ready to talk about him and his boys.
Oh, that's why he got that muscle shirt on.
Yeah, that's all right. You finna go out there with him.
His ass laid out.
Ghost Town legend.
Beat you, I'd put you down.
Past 10 yards. His ass for an auction tank.
Boy, you stupid, boy.
Go back to sideline kill back in the day. I don't know.
Right.
They ain't got time for it.
We're gonna start off with the game 7 OKC won 103-91. That was the score, right? Yeah, 103-91. Shea finals MVP. And Tyrese got hurt in the first quarter. He was on the burner at first. He had the BA N-word, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. What's y'all comments on the series, man? How y'all like it?
Man, the first thing I want to say is, man, shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, man.
Yeah.
Really helped him, man, you know.
Inside joke.
You know, get real, man, you know, come back, you know, better, stronger, faster, you know. And everything, I just wish you the best, man. You know, speedy recovery.
Yeah, speedy recovery to you, brother. I hate that you had to go down like that.
Yeah.
He was like the up too.
Yeah,
He was starting to get hot too.
He made his first 3 out of his 4 threes he made. Yeah, like he was on the burner and everything. You know, the game was kind of looking, you know, kind of crazy. You know, when he was out there on that burner. But
Indiana held their own to the third quarter. They held their own to the third quarter.
That let you know they got some talent over there. Yeah. They got some decent talent. It's only one person that over there that didn't show up to me. I don't know if everybody, because everybody want to go on this. Everybody go on this positive thing. We sports inventory. We call it how we see it. Miles Turner did not show up in that game. Miles Turner that whole series. You have 11 points. You barely even get 3 rebounds. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I would expect it better from you, Drew. But you know, I don't know. Miles Turner, you was mid. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest with you. You was mid for that series. I don't know if he was hurt, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with you. No, they ain't disrespect. I'm just telling you, he was mid in that series. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When they needed you the most. You know what I'm saying? Like you, even in the games y'all won, you still was like single digits. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them games he didn't even score. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he made a couple games. I think he probably got around 10-ish, 5-ish.
For reference, Miles Turner averaged 10.6 I round up on 11 points, 4 rebounds, 1.4 assists, and 1.4 blocks. He averaged 37% from the field, 21% from 3, 76% from the free throw line.
My guy Jaren Jackson Jr. would have did way better than that. That's my guy. That's my guy, Jr. I guarantee Jaren Jackson Jr. would have gave at least 19, 4 and maybe 4 assists, maybe 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? A couple turnovers
and 6 rebounds. And 6 rebounds.
I've been getting 6. That's too many high. That's too high. I wouldn't bet on him getting 6. I'd probably say maybe 3 or 4.
But no, I agree with you. Miles Turner he was very underwhelming. His rim protection was kind of there. It wasn't really the rim protection that they actually needed, but it was like even with the rim protection, you actually weren't doing anything else. No rebounding, right? Still getting point. They still getting point pains. That's really halfway to the day how they won because they won. OKC is not a good 3-point shooting team. So.
And I wanted to give a shout out to this guy that really proved me wrong. I just had to say this. Speaking on OKC side, Drew, Chet showed me a lot, bro. Like that's been my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get on him. Like, it ain't about the block. It's about he stepped up and rebounds like I need him to. He played rim. He is, bro. To be honest with you, like, bro, he's gonna be a top 5 rim protector in this game if he's not already is now. And then his offense is just gonna only develop, Drew. So that's gonna be a scary team because the main two. I understand we got J Dub out there, but if they can get
shout out to J Dub for the 40 in game 5.
Yeah.
That's a takeover.
Yeah. It's a takeover, right. But I'm not gonna get into that. Shout out to J Dub. But that's our guy.
Go ahead, Abe.
But to go back on what you guys said, I agree with y'all. But I say it was a great series, man. And like you all said, man, shout out to Halliburton, man. Speedy recovery. He got hurt early in that game. Looked like he was in due for a big game. He was 3 or 4 for 3. He was lighting them up early, man.
Shit.
I really wanted to see how that. No, I ain't gonna get into that. But it was a great series, like I said, and Shea, 29 points, 12 assists. He was named the Finals MVP. Chet, 18 points, 5 blocks. J Dub
broke a KG record.
Yeah, and he also broke KG record as well. So, man, just shout out to OKC, man, for their young team going out there, man, and just taking care of business, man, and handling it, man.
And I want to say this too. I know we talking about all these stars, but I want to shout out to some of the other guys that's on this team, like Nate Hart, Caruso, Nimhart. Excuse me. I'm sorry. And Nate Smith.
Nate Smith also played for the Pacers.
I'm giving them all credit.
Oh, you talking about all together?
Yeah, all together, whatever. All together. You know what I'm saying?
Where you was going?
Yeah, Hartenstein. Like all them. I was just talking about just the game period, because they showed us that. You know what I'm saying? They really wanted, and they all play great ball. They all play hard. Whatever.
They all play hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. So L can be the. I don't mean to cut you off, but L gonna be the antagonist, Jew. Like how I'm gonna say this to you, Jew, about your boy.
Go ahead.
Now, some of them drives to the basket was push-offs. I just want to let you know that some of that shit should have been called, and I'm just gonna be real with you. Some of that stuff should have been called. Nah, you can say both ends. You can say what other players are doing, but as far as he
say what other players doing.
I'm just saying what you see. So what you see.
So if you want to say put push-out card, right, you know that they still can extend their forearm, right, when they're driving, right, to create separation.
How far do they extend it?
That's what I'm finna say. It depends on how far they extend. It can't be a full extension. A lot, no, there wasn't. A lot of them wasn't a full extension.
It's a bump.
He was.
That's creating space.
Yeah, it's creating space.
It's even like this.
It's a bump.
Like this, yes. But no, a lot of it was a bump. Then
it was not all of them was just bumps and all that and stuff. A lot of them was. I'm pushing off of you. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't know. I know Jordan done push somebody to the side and stuff, but I ain't never just seen the man push him full. I could be wrong, but I ain't never seen nobody just dribble and just, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just. I done seen LeBron do it, but you know what I'm saying? I done seen LeBron
do that.
Yeah, I done seen LeBron. Y'all seen LeBron do it, you know what I'm saying? But
he didn't do that. What you just did?
He pushed off of him. He dribbled. What game you watch?
I watched the game.
I'm telling you, bro, you gotta look at them. You gotta look at full elbow, bro. You gotta look at.
You talking about push off when you said that he traveled?
Yes.
He didn't travel.
He did not travel at all.
He did not
at all. You didn't see three. No, you didn't see 3 steps after he did like this.
This what happened.
Howard, I'm not looking at him long at his step. I'm looking at his feet.
Do you know they call a gathering step too?
Do I know what they call? I know what a gathering step is.
Right. So gathering step count 3 steps.
So you can take 3 steps and not be a trap.
You know what they don't do it now.
That's a try. You roll 5 steps, man.
Hey, man. The only thing I can say is though, man, bro. Patience. They showed us a lot, especially me. Especially me.
Yeah, missed up 5 games.
I can admit and say I was wrong. They showed us a lot. And
we put money on how though. You know, we had our little inventory, little thing. You pretty much cleared the field. Both of your teams.
Oh yeah, I got to get you something, my boy. You won it, but this is my landslide.
Yeah,
landslide. His team playing against his team.
Yes.
I lost so bad.
Hey, bro, you know about it, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna never take one from him.
But man, the only thing I can say is though, like OKC, Indiana, you know, they still need to improve as a team. Like both of them, and like I still see growth in both of them. So you'll see no growth in that one of them. You know. So tell me what growth you don't see.
I don't see no growth in OKC because just like my guy over here with the computer right in front of me, the protector, my guy Chris has said that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So.
Growth is.
So what do they need to grow?
You just said Chet was gonna get better. You just said Chet was gonna get better.
He is gonna get better.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
In my mind. That's what he's saying. In my mind, he's gonna get better.
So you if nobody else got better and Chet alone got better, OKC as a team still got better because he's part of the team.
So if one person get better, that's gonna correlate to.
If you broke all your bones, I'm talking about your arm. You broke all this, you shattered this. Yes. But this heel is your whole arm healing or just that healing?
Just that healing.
Yeah.
I broke all this and this.
You broke your whole arm. All this is broke.
And you said this.
And this start healing way fast. This start working way faster. Yes. Is your whole arm healing or just that?
What can I do with this?
Look
at me how. If this all in the can, what can I do with
this? It's not. You mixing growth with you missing growth with you missing growth with more like if they gonna get better superstars or some shit like that. No, that's not what he's saying. He said growth. J-Dub, you gotta realize they got championship DNA. They know what it takes to get through the playoffs. They can get through the playoffs easier probably. That's a potential way they can, because J-Dub can get better. He know what he can do now. Chet can get better offensively. Chet shot 39% from the field. He can shoot 45 next year.
There's one person
Hold on. Now, when I say growth right here, they just like Chet, right? We all say Chet has been getting bumped a lot and play out here on the ground too much. If Chet go out there and gain 20 pounds, whatever. That is growth to the game because he can stay out on the court more longer. He can be a lot more physical than what he been being. And same thing with J-Dub. If J-Dub can be more consistent, he can be more consistent. It will help the team out. If Shea learn how to be a better playmaker, that is growth to the team. But at the same time, it is growth. Shoot, if Luke Dort if he shoot the ball like he did in the finals, he shot 50% from the 3-pointer, and he do that in the regular season. That's growth. Right, there's growth. Same thing with Indiana.
So you don't believe that if a team came back with the same players the next year, they ain't gonna get better? They just gonna still be the same team?
No, I'm not saying that. But what's going on are a couple likely impossibles. You know what I'm saying? That Howard was talking about. I feel like Howard gonna get mad at me. I think that Shake is gonna get very mad at me because I don't see J Dub taking that. I think this is where he's gonna be at. Like for right now. He's not even. Do you consider him a number one? Can he be?
Wait now. Everybody, you ain't gotta go. Your next step ain't gotta just be number one. He still don't know how to be a consistent 2 yet.
That's what I'm saying. Consistent.
So that's what do y'all see? Like, cause this is another question. Cause I do consider this team, to be honest with you, I do consider them one of the greatest teams of all time. I do consider them just with the run, the defense, and things like that. I could be over exaggerating.
Defense was historical.
Yes, yes. I'm looking at it like this. Like they can get better. I feel like they have they could. How? That's
what he said. You really just said what he said.
Okay, we'll give it growth. We'll give it growth. I agree with y'all. I'm sorry. I agree with y'all. Okay, I agree with they gonna grow. So do y'all? I want to ask all of y'all. Do y'all see a dynasty coming? Y'all think the boys can be a dynasty? You think they can win?
Potential.
How many rings you think they can get? I think that. I think
they have to go back to back now.
I think they can. I think if they stay together, if they stay together, I feel like
2 more.
They gotta get 2 more.
3.
They gotta get 2 more. They gotta get 2 more.
I say 1 more.
No, they can't be. No.
They got to get 2 more. With the historians,
we do not call the Miami Heat a dynasty. We don't call the Detroit Pistons a dynasty. With 2, though, you need 3. You need 3. You gotta run some shit. You gotta run some shit.
Alright, so a dynasty to me, right? Okay. Do they gotta win back to back? Do they got a 3-peat? I just say
3 with the same. Basically just
3 out of 4, 4 out of 5.
Look how the Spurs did every other year. They still dynasty.
Alright, so in 5 years, right? They get 2 more.
Dynasty.
Especially if Shea stay the player, yeah, dynasty.
See, Steph Curry went all here straight back to back. He won only 2 back to back.
They can do it, Drew, but they got
the potential to do it.
I say if they do it, they're gonna have to do it before they get too expensive. They're gonna have to. Because once they get too expensive, then it's gonna be harder for them.
But once Shea break the market, Drew,
I think Shea will take a friendly deal. And
he just took his money. You didn't see that $380 million?
I think.
Oh, he taking out that 5 years. He done. He finna make $60 damn million.
He done got. He done took.
It's 80. Oh, he made it worse. He made it worse. And then you gotta understand that Chet and J Dub got get paid at the same time. They got drafted in the same year.
Yeah.
But you know what team gonna start to do? They're gonna start noticing you because you nervous over there. Right. We gonna get on your head next.
Like what I see where they need to growth is like Chet, he need to get bigger and stronger.
I agree.
J Dub need to be more consistent.
Mike Chet.
Shay. Huh?
No, I'm trying to make sure I ain't following.
Shay need to give the ball up a little bit more. Not a lot more, a little bit more than what he been doing. What he averaged like 6 or 7 assists this season.
When he averaged 6 and 7 assists this
season.
How?
Yeah, he a playmaker now. He just ain't the playmaker.
He's averaging 6 or 7 this year. I thought
he's averaging averaging like 6 all in
man.
He been averaging like 6 or 7.
Let's see.
I just want to know because I don't remember that man averaging that many assists.
He averaged 6.4.
Oh.
He averaged 6 last year.
Okay. How many average in the playoff, Chris?
Let's see. L, please don't do that.
I just want to know how many average.
He averaged 6.5.
That's
why I would tell him please not do that. He just had a double.
Oh boy, we suck again.
Did he just have 11 and 1 turnover game?
Yes.
When he have 11 turnovers.
Oh, so you didn't watch that game, L.
The last game.
You didn't watch that game, L.
Who was out there? Who was out there?
Yeah.
Who was that?
The same person that been guarding him. The same person that been guarding him the whole time.
So y'all giving it to him being a playmaker?
He's a playmaker. Nobody said he never was. He just not the playmaker he know how to do it. He learned from Chris Paul. He's a point guard. Yeah.
He ain't great. He just
Yeah.
He decent. He gets you more games.
He scored. He has a scoring mentality first before I'm finna get everybody else
Who
open.
you call Kobe a playmaker?
Oh, here we go.
No.
No, we're going to say him from another topic.
Everybody already disrespect Cole. Let's not do it.
So we get to it.
So back to Indiana, right?
Yeah.
The main growth in me though with them is Tyree Halliburton.
Well, okay.
Everybody been saying he can't start out slow. He can't. When he get in the game, he gotta go.
I agree. That's when they play their best.
Like this.
But see,
he need to get out of it.
I don't know that though. See, I don't know that though because y'all say that okay, he got to get out scoring you, but if he start the game off and he's playmaking. Let's say like he get 4 assists in the first couple minutes.
That's what he do.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I agree with you on that. Even if he aggressive that way, okay, eventually still.
This just my opinion, right? Based on what I seen in the finals, he is more dangerous when he is scoring.
Exactly, and being the playmaker.
Like I understand the playmaker though. But he is more dangerous when he is scoring. Because when he is scoring, he can do it all. Like this where I think where he need to take that jump is scoring.
They're just being more aggressive too.
Yeah. More aggressive.
But he just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I understand that here you go. Sometimes you gotta say fuck that. Like game 7, if he didn't get hurt, I have a feeling that it's gonna be ugly out there.
It would have got ugly. It would have got ugly in the first half. It would have really got ugly because like if he wouldn't went down.
So y'all put an asterisk on this?
I don't put no asterisk on no championship. Even the Lakers championship in 2020. You win.
That was the hardest. That wasn't the hardest. That was not the hardest. So we're not even gonna go in there. Isolated without no crowd. Ain't nobody ever had to play like this.
Y'all had to be honest with y'all had the easiest championship last year, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna get up in there, dude. I ain't gonna get up in there.
Nembhard.
Play who in front of you, bro.
Okay, so
it ain't our fault. People get hurt.
Get better and everything and stuff. It's just like who you talking about?
That's so disrespectful.
Who you talking to?
I'm laughing at him, dog. Him dog said, "Man, what you say, him dog?"
I said, you play what's in front of you.
We're not worried about who. If they ain't our fault.
We not out there hurting people.
Like Nembhard need to get better.
Before you continue, I just want to let El know that Kyrie declined his $43 million player option, and he finna sign a 3-year, $119 million with us, my guy. So he's here to stay.
Thank you.
To 2028. Yeah, he's here to stay.
Thank you, Kyrie, making the right decision. Let's go and get Russ. Come on, Russ, over there. We'll sign you for 2 years for $26 million.
$13 million a year.
Shout out to Kyrie, Drew. Even though a couple guys on this stage be disrespecting you, my brother. Everybody, except me.
I don't disrespect Kyrie.
You've came in that realm one time before him.
Not disrespect Kyrie.
He's the number two.
Yes, he's the number 2.
Number two. Hey, that's another guy that got better without even going to the number 1 option.
Yeah,
he was a better number 2. I don't know. Never mind. Man, he's talking about the Pacers.
Man, Nembhard need to get better. Smith,
Trey Miles. Let's try to let him go.
Nah,
let him go. Let Trey Bradley need to go. The second center on that need to go.
I think Thomas Bryant need to go.
I think what they need to do.
The Bradley dude,
Tony Bradley. I mean, they all got signed in free because they ain't had no backup big. They backup big is Obi Toppin.
I think Obi be fine. I think Obi be fine.
I think hurt too though. James Wise got hurt over there.
Yeah, he did get hurt.
And damn, I can't think of the.
You talking about?
Wyman's over there with the NM.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Oh man, Jarius Walker got hurt too, and then Jarius Walker got hurt.
Yeah, he did too. You know.
So they was already missing some pieces.
Yeah, they were injured already. Yeah. But I think what they need to do, I think the Pacers need to. I think the Pacers need to do something that a lot of teams are starting to do and start to move their 5 to the 4, and then getting a more dominant 5 like OKC did with Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet. They did that with Cat, Mitchell Robinson, shit. So I think somebody else did it too. Who the hell else did? Jaren Jackson with Edie. Houston did it because they play Africans is good with Steven Adams. Like,
hold on. Who you said else got it? You said
Jaren Jackson and Edie. Kinda.
Shout out to Edie, you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But just try to do to just have that type of lineup. You ain't got to let it be a star, but you know a lot of teams has been switching to that to have that little 4-5 lineup where you know you're doing double big, so you know you have that big that can come out.
But that's gonna be
sound like you're repeating.
Repeating what?
From back in the days in the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I've been preaching that for the longest time. Basketball repeats itself, bro.
Yes, that's all it's gonna be.
We sat here and argued for years that 3-point taking over. We just seen the team win without a good 3-point shooting.
No 3-point.
They ain't got no 3-point shooting. Basically, they got Isaiah Joe.
That's it.
Shit, that's
I'm
all
glad about it because what we saw from the team last year. They won the championship and them what they put on their performance against the Knicks, or was that that was the Knicks one?
Yeah, the Knicks.
Boston.
Yeah, real disappointing.
They got to go back to the middies and stuff.
Boston come back with them 3-point shooting ball. They coming right on back.
Yeah, Missouri gonna be needing a job after this.
They should go get Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. Watch.
Yeah, they gonna fire his ass after this season.
They finna get ready for Jerry Brown to come to the Nuggets, boss. Jerry Brown. Yeah, for Michael Porter Jr. Get ready.
Yeah, that's fine. I would like some
draft picks.
So the Nuggets gonna take the $300 million contract?
Yes.
They gonna take it easy. So what they
gonna take it easy? That's what she said.
They ain't gonna take it easy though.
They gonna take it easy.
Boss gonna have to come on some draft picks though. For sure.
You know their GM is over there, right? Who? Ain't Danny Ainge over there?
That ain't Woo.
Who is
Brad Stevens, boss. Brad Stevens for Utah.
Still over there with boss. He was the coach.
Brad Stevens for the Clippers.
Danny Ainge for Utah.
Watch Utah, Drew. Utah almost got Paul George.
You know why they didn't, right?
He was trying to swindle his head.
Yep. I'm trying to outdo him like he did last time for Jason Tatum.
Hold on, what now?
Danny Ainge swindled the 76ers for Jason Tatum. That's how the 76ers, you know, the 76ers had the 3rd overall pick, and they had the first. He traded because he was like, man, I like Markelle Fultz. He was letting nigga trying to seduce the 76ers, and he traded back. They went and got Markelle Fultz. He got Jason Tatum because he really wanted Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And you see what happened now. They just try to do that shit again with this. They try to get them their 3rd pick, and like you can move back to the 5th and you can get this player, and we'll just get our player when they actually out. They was gonna get the player that they thought they were gonna get. But yeah. Then they be trying to play. You remember he the same guy that got Brooklyn. Same guy. Now let's move on to the NBA trades. We got a couple trades that happened already before the draft. We just gonna get into a couple of them, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll move on to our NFL East. I know my boy itching to talk about the Cowboys. First trade that happened. What'd you say?
I said ain't nothing to really talk about, Jim.
The first trade that we're gonna talk about. We didn't get to talk about in the last 2 weeks was the Desmond Bain trade. For detail, Desmond Bain got traded to the Magic for KCP, Cole Anthony, the 2025 first round pick, number 16, 2026 first round pick swap with Phoenix at Washington, 2028 first round pick, 2029 first round pick swap, and the 2030 first round pick.
So I guess the big question,
Desmond Bain?
yes, is that too much for Desmond Bain?
Yes. Yes.
Way too much for Desmond Bain.
I disagree with y'all on that. I feel like Orlando needed that shooter, Drew, because that's what their main problem was. Drew. You still kept Paolo, you still kept the Franz brothers together. You still got Wendell over there, and you got Desmond Bain, who's a clear shooter. With a returning, I forgot about him coming back. Jalen Suggs gonna be back over there. You know what I'm saying? So they been in the house for that. You know what I'm saying? They been in the house to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't gonna. They pretty much figured that was they gonna be their future. So I understand just what they gave up, Drew. But you know, let's be real, y'all. Memphis is desperate over there. They got a guard playing the 4. They got a point guard that's not really developed himself. You know what I'm saying? And as far as his mid range and his 3-point. So they just trying to figure things out or whatever. If they would have gave up Jaren Jackson Jr. and whatever they give up to him, they trying to figure some things out over there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Orlando won this. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think Memphis just trying to figure out some things, but I feel like that piece right there, y'all, is gonna help the Magic get better, and it's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Memphis gonna take a decline a little bit, because you know what I'm saying. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you on that.
So tell me how the Magic go get better. Like that what I want to know.
Well, they got another score out there. You know what I'm saying? Another 3-point score or whatever. They still got that was their problem in there. They didn't have nobody else that they can trust for mid range. You know, Desmond Bain gonna get hot. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. You know what I'm saying? How you look at it or whatever, all his height and stuff like that. But he's a nice guard out there. He's a good shooter. He's a good scorer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You still got Paolo. You still got the Franz brothers still together. That team, you know what I'm saying? Like they may have lost that's what they got Desmond Bain, because Desmond Bain has potential to be what KCP couldn't be for him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it.
So who gonna take a step back, Faulkner or Paolo?
Neither one of them gonna take a step back.
So you believe Desmond Bain gonna come be the third option?
Yes, I really believe it. I really truly believe it, because.
So what do you think he gonna end up averaging?
I think Paolo gonna step up probably a little bit more, but his average.
Oh no, I'm talking about Desmond Bain.
Then Bain, I probably say maybe like between like maybe 15 to 18. 15 to 18 on consistent shooting. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't gonna have to be able to. You know what I'm saying? If he get hot, I feel like the Magic's the team. Like whoever get that ball, whoever get hot, we gonna give it to him. He could go out there. I ain't saying he gonna average 30, but I think that he's gonna be between 15 and 18 on consistent shooting.
Who?
And give them. Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just
how efficient is he?
Yeah, he's very efficient, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's a great 3-point shooter. Okay. He shoot 40% a year,
and he can shoot off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? At 3 points. So I feel like that.
I agree with your boss.
They need a playmaker over there with.
And that's they got a secondary playmaker. Jalen Suggs can play make a little bit, but also Desmond Bain can also play make. He's a secondary playmaker. He been averaging 5 assists. You know, when John Morant was going down, he's the one taking over the point guard position. So he could be a secondary ball handler. And then you understand Paolo is a very good ball handler, also a playmaker too. So it's like they got good playmaking all around them. They got good defense. I will say that yeah, 5 first-round picks is a lot for them, but I kind of understand what they you know, we talked about it. The East is in shambles right now with a lot of injuries, and it's just like it's wide open. So it's just it's not. I wouldn't say they desperate. Now looking at it, I'll say that they just trying to go for the glory. They feel like they can go ahead and get it, you know.
And Chris, to be honest with your brother, they really picked the perfect time to do that, because now you think about the trade they just made. They know Dame out. Mm-hmm. They know that Tatum ain't gonna be there, and they know Halliburton ain't gonna be there.
Joel Embiid is questionable. We still haven't heard for how he gonna come back.
Oh, he's like Howard said, Jude, 4 minutes ago, Jude. You remember what you said, Jude? Top 5 player in the league, huh?
Man, I said top 5 in the East.
He the top 5 in the East still.
Yeah.
Still.
Yes.
Really? The Bucks.
He is the second big in the NBA today.
Yeah.
The second big.
Is he gonna be on the floor?
That's
the $1 million question.
That's the question.
I ain't taking away from I'm just talking about if you look at the man. And I'm not taking nothing away from Joel Embiid. He's a former MVP. He's a all-star. He should be in the running for him and Jokic to be in. Like if he would have stayed healthy, him and Jokic should be battling who the best center. So Jokic just clears him hands down.
Yes.
Hands all the way. All the way. A healthy Joel Embiid.
Yes.
He clears him.
Yes.
He clears him.
Jokic battle. Wait. Let me help out my boy here.
Hey, you don't need no help.
Jokic clear. Think about where these guys at. Wait, I got you. Think about where they was. Think about they battled for MVP, but how many Joel won over him? One. And he barely won that one because Jokic was damn on his ass. And the year that he did win MVP, Jokic won the championship and finals MVP. Yeah. So that I already crap your damn MVP nigga because I won the championship that year. Who gives a fuck about your MVP, right? What's Joel Embiid's stats against Jokic head to head?
Win the championship.
They barely play against each other because they both play on the east side. They don't play, but I can look it up. But my whole thing is we gotta look at from a standpoint. Jokic played in the West against.
Time they played, Embiid didn't play.
So let me ask you a question, Hal. So how can you? Okay. So basically, you saying that how is this man the second best big man in the league? Center. Hold on. Let me finish.
Outside of your carry team. Name your center outside your carry team. Name your center that outside of your on one leg.
Victor
can't average 30 on one leg.
Victor.
Outside of your. Name me a center that if he go down, the team. I ain't gonna say that because we see it now. But tell me this right here. Name me a center outside of your MB is on their level. You can't name one. You can't.
You don't think Wembley is damn near touching that level?
This woman's second year.
How?
Second year.
How? What is he? How?
Second year.
So let me ask you a question. From what you so since he the second best big man, so what you seen from Wembley and Joel Embiid, Wembley is hands down better than. Joel Embiid is hands down better than Wembley.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
For how long?
Yeah.
For right now. Starting the season off. From
the time he came into the time now, Embiid is better.
All the way.
From the time he came in the league until now, Embiid is better.
I don't know. They don't know about that argument, because like he said, it's only his second year.
No. Okay, this is my argument. This is my argument. No. This my argument. No. Wait a minute now. This is what I'm saying. He's not the second best big man in the league right now.
So who your top three big men right now?
Right now. You can go and I got Yo, Wembley, then Embiid.
I don't know, boss.
Wembley
only gave us a year and a half, boss.
He's gonna give us a lot more years.
Wait.
His year and a half is equivalent of 4 years that Joel Embiid gave to you.
No, it's not.
How?
If you want this damn MVP,
you know what I'm saying? This man.
He won an MVP on free throws, Howard.
Wait. Every MVP except Nash and Curry did one. They start off with 8, 5, 8, 9.
As a center.
Let's go. Let's see.
Let's see. How many free throws did Joel Embiid took?
Who's up? Wait. How many free throws did Shea took with his free throws? His MVPs.
How many you talking about he made or
how many he took?
Not made took.
How many many you think his MVP years? How many you think he took?
What just said about my boy? Oh, he a free throw murderer.
Wait. How many you think he took?
Free throw. What boy you talking about?
We were talking about Shea.
I didn't say nothing about Shea being a free throw murderer.
No, your argument is you said an MVP because he got free throws. All MVPs do that besides Steve.
18 a game.
It ain't no 18 no
18, 19 a game.
No 18 no.
So go look at Shaq MVP.
It was 10 for
okay. Shaq
for his first one. It was 10. Hold on, let me tell you, because he got like 3 on. First one, oh no, he only got one. He only got one MVP. That's 10. But even the year after his MVP, he did 13.
How many did he make of those?
Of course, that don't matter. How many he made don't matter.
Hold on, is we going out make or how many times he got to the free throw line?
That don't matter.
You trying to go off of?
That doesn't matter.
You talking about Shea is a free throw?
Howard, that shit don't matter. Just say it don't matter.
Free throw. If I shoot 5 free throws a game and I win MVP, hey, I shot 5 free throws.
That doesn't matter.
How many Joel Embiid had?
10.
He had 10. Just saying like Shaq.
Yes.
What is his attempts? Well, how many did he come to the line to do? Was it just 10?
11.
Man,
they all do that.
Man,
they all do that.
That's some bull.
You want me to go somebody? I can go. You want me to go? Let me go. I'm gonna go LeBron. I'm gonna go LeBron. His MVP years.
Alright, so specifically, he averaged 11.8, 11.7, and 11.6 attempts per game in the last 3 seasons.
One of LeBron.
You don't think LeBron you as a center?
You supposed to get free throws as a center. You the biggest dude on the court. Can't nobody stop you.
If you the Dwayne Wade of centers, you can do that. You can do that.
Ain't no center boss. Ain't no dominant center.
All that motherfucking talent over there, wasn't nobody else taking free throws but him. All that motherfucking talent he had over there in Philadelphia.
Kareem average. Oh damn! Kareem barely averaged any free throws. Let me go there.
Okay. So
let me go to somebody else because Kareem still averaged by 9. I would just say he ain't did the double digits. I'm finna go to Moses Malone. Moses Malone averaged all 3 of his MVP years. He averaged 10 to 11 free throws.
How many did he make?
10. He averaged 10. He averaged 10. He averaged 10. He made 8 of them. He made 8 of them. He made 8.
So
he still was efficient.
So you not. So let's get this straight.
What's another center?
Let's get this straight. So let's go back to topic. So Howard, you're telling me that Joel Embiid is still the second best big man in the league right now. Okay, hands down. Okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Hey, I hate to say this though, bro.
What you mean?
I hate to say this though.
No, you want to say it.
Yeah, I promise God, I hate to say this because I really do love women. I fuck with women.
You don't fuck with him.
I fuck with women.
He's not better than Joel. He's not Joel.
Not right now. Not right now.
You haven't gave us enough, Il. You haven't shown nothing.
You still forget it, Il. He haven't played no more than 65 games. You kill Embiid for that shit. Women haven't done that.
When has Joel Embiid done played you 65 games?
His MVP year.
That's the only fucking year. How long he been in the league?
Wemby haven't done. Wemby. You can't sit here and judge him on 1 year when Wemby haven't done it at all. That's what he's saying. Wemby haven't done it at all. In his 2 years. He haven't done it at all.
And I know
he misses defensive team and D-point because he missed too many games.
He should have got it though.
He missed too many.
He should have.
That's what he trying to say.
He had unfortunate a bit with the blood clot.
Joel Embiid had. And Joel Embiid just ain't have microscopic surgery.
Excuse.
He said excuse, but blood clot is.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying, but he didn't miss game for a bad stomach for diarrhea.
Boss, that was his first couple years in the league.
First couple years? How long he been in the league? He been in it what? 8, 9 years?
Yes, boss, and that was still at the beginning. That's when he still had Ben Simmons on the team. Y'all
can't blame everything on Ben Simmons.
What?
Can't blame.
Who blame Ben Simmons? I said
that's when he had Ben Simmons.
That's when he had Ben Simmons.
Stomach flu.
I'm not telling you. I said him having stuff. That's when he had Ben Simmons. That was 3, 4, 5 years ago, boss. We talking about Joel Embiid now. The last couple years, he has been relatively healthy. Who was in the 2020? Who was in there? Got his ass swept by Boston in the bubble. And one being he wasn't there. Who been getting his ass swept by Boston? Joel Embiid. Toronto, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has been there, boss, more than Victor has been there for his team lately. Regardless of him not getting 82 games, he has been there, but he has bad legs. He's a big man. How many big men have we seen that be healthy?
I mean, they don't.
Shit, Shaq is the what? When you let me rephrase. How many big men we see that is your number one option that has lasted long? Brad Daugherty, bad back.
The only one we seeing now is Yoke.
We seen Greg Oden go down here for a year. All that stems. Anthony Davis can't bang down there. We see him as soon as he keep getting hurt. That's why he want to play the four.
There really ain't no centers out there like that.
No,
Okay, I agree with you. He's the second best center in the league. He's second best league center. I'm not finna argue.
Listen.
Second best center.
Hey, man, bro. The only thing I'm finna do is read you these numbers, bro.
Oh man,
he been in the league. What they did since 16, almost 10 years. He played 60 more, 4 times since he been in the league, bro. 4 times, right? Since he been in the league. Yeah, I'm just saying 20, 22, 27, 23, 28, 30, 33, 34, 23. Yeah, you man, I'm just saying though, bro. I hate to say this to women though, bro. I love women. Because I think when it's all said and done, women gonna be a top 5 center. He might be. He got the potential to be the number 1 center all time. He does though. Yeah, but a healthy Joel Embiid would kill women. Yes, hands down.
You talking about just they playing against each other?
Spurs versus
I think he got his 70-point game against Wemby. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is against Wemby.
How many women had in that game?
I think he had like 30. I think he had 30. I can look it up. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm just saying though, man, you gotta put more respect on him.
You look how you disrespected women.
No, boss. He's just saying he's not better than Joel Embiid. Nobody say he trash. He's just not better than Joel right now. He's not.
He's the third center in the league, hands down.
No, he's not.
Third center in the league, hands down.
I just feel like it just depends on it just I gotta see. I understand, like we talking about right now. I give you that. Joel Embiid got him, Drew, but I just feel like if he take the leap like he's supposed to take that leap.
What is women this leap is?
Defensive player of the year.
This year.
Damn near all he should be with his talent. He should be in MVP conversation. That's the only thing. He's over there with y'all know what I call him. You know what I'm saying? So
my next step is women is get strong and stay healthy. This is my next step.
You don't think he's doing that? We don't know what Joel Embiid gonna come back. He still got Paul George on this team.
Man,
You think that's the win? Okay. Tell me straight up right now, Hal. Tell me straight up right now. Well, all y'all tell me. If the 76ers come back, Joel Embiid healthy, Paul George clicking, Tyrese Maxey clicking, are they the number 1 seed next year?
Yes.
That's potentially, yeah. That's a potential.
They will. I agree with you.
If you go paper and talent wise, yes.
If they stay healthy, if you had Joel, Paul George, and because the 76 already said they gonna try it back one more year, and bro, this would be the perfect time right now.
Yeah.
This would be the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? If they come out, Joel Embiid come out healthy, he ain't weighing 330 some pounds coming out there. He back to his regular 275, 280, and he moving like he's supposed to move. Hey, I'm hands down.
Joel Embiid had 70 and 18. Wemby had 33 and 7.
Smoked his ass.
Yep.
Smoked his ass. How many free throws did he take in that game, Chris?
He didn't take a lot of free throws this game. I think he did.
Hold on, let me find.
I think he shot the Trey ball.
Wemby took 12.
No, I'm talking about with Joel Embiid. When said, like, where did he go from the field?
I think he took the Trey ball like that game.
He think he hit by 12?
He took 41 shots that game. He only took 2 threes, and he took 23 free throws.
Shit, they were fouling.
They were fouling the shit out of his ass.
They were fouling.
Shit out of his ass.
How many fouls did we win? Hey, answer that question.
Let me see. Hold on, let me get back to it.
Somebody fouled out in that bitch.
Oh yeah, Joel Embiid did.
72 and the foul out?
He fouled out with the last 2.
He got it. No, my bad. He got ejected. My bad. He got ejected.
After 72, he lost his mind.
After he hit that 72, yeah, he lost his mind. What you mean?
Wemby did have 5 fouls that game.
And I guarantee off.
Oh, my came from it.
Where them bitches came from?
Do you see what Rouse said?
So 5 fouls out of what that is?
6.
Okay, if
so that's 10 free throws.
10 free throws out of so what?
Out of 21.
He said 23.
20.
So what other 13? Who else fouled out in that game? Who else had a high foul?
That was the problem.
Y'all said Zach Collins probably.
Yeah.
They were punishing his ass. I wouldn't be surprised if who bought that in? Vassell had foul out of Kenan Johnson. Right, the rest of them nobody. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Let's get to the next trade. The next trade is the trade we were talking about for a little bit before we hopped on the camera. The Houston Rockets and the Phoenix Suns. The Houston Rockets get Kevin Durant. They send Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 2025 first round pick number 10, 2025 second round pick number 59, OKC. 2 2026 second round picks, a 32nd round pick, and a 32 second round pick.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let everybody know just on the insider joke. Me and Chris believe this is a good trade, but the other 3 gentlemen over here has not said nothing about the trade. Henry don't know what's going on. Howard has already said KD is not gonna fit over there. So all 3 gentlemen been sitting over here in front of the camera and said that the Suns have won the trade with 4 guards as they start lineup. So we're done with the trade. The Suns won the trade.
I never did say. I never did say this. The Sun won. I never did say Houston won though. But all I'm saying is though the trade did not just.
They're gonna trade Devin Booker, Drew.
It just won like I'm like wow. Okay, KD over there with Houston. Okay, they automatically just go to the damn NBA finals.
So you just fanning them off like a fly, Drew? Like they just really like man. I understand because you get like this. So I'm just.
I'm not flint. You know, like a fly, or whatever. The trade just didn't move me. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
It wasn't like I said about the damn.
You ain't finna go around and play with these motherfuckers on 2K.
Okay, no.
He gonna play with them. I'm gonna play with the motherfuckers. What you think about it, Abe?
Shit, very well beat my second option that day.
You got it personally, man. I'm kind of with Howard, but I had to see some games first. Yeah, I'm not just down on the trade. Go ahead. I'm not just down on the trade. I mean, it is a young team. We just seen what OKC did with that young team over there. I mean, but I just had to see some games, bro. I had to see some games. I mean, at least he went where he wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? A tax-free state. So, I mean, bro. So he getting his money, man. I mean, so as long as he happy, bro. I mean, he should ball out, bro. So
he should.
So we gonna see how it is, bro. So.
KD number 25.
Better than 21?
No, so I had to just see some games, bro. Just see.
Better than 21?
I just wanted to say this too. So Hendall, let's get you on record, because you just said the whole thing. I needed somebody to say this. So you said the Suns won the trade.
Yes, the Suns won the trade.
How do you feel knowing that? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got draft picks. They really rebuilding over there.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, in your starting lineup, you got 4 guards. So is that a defense?
People run that now, yeah.
They run 4 guards.
Damn near, yeah.
They got 4 guards.
Yeah.
4 guards.
Yes.
Are those guards elite like the Suns got? Is the Suns guards elite?
No, they not. They don't got 2. That's it.
Bro, they finna get ready and trade Devin Booker too. I think they need to trade him.
There you go.
Let me be real, bro. What he been over there 10 years, Howard. He been over there 10 years, Howard. They ain't giving the man shit over there, Jew. But
one question I got to ask you, right? About
this
trade,
but it's just gonna work out.
I really don't care for the trade.
I don't give a damn about either one of the teams, to be honest with you. My team right there up there with Chris. Man, Chris, that's our team over there. So
you really think Houston won this trade?
I do. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on. I understand they got KD, whatever. KD can score 20 off of 8 goddamn shots. I understand it and everything. But what I'm saying is this right here. If you think that they want that trade, they can't get back to that second seed or advance to the second round of the playoff. So who does that looking towards like who won that trade?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Howard, on that. Now you can't if injury. I understand. They may not. You gotta think about it too. When Houston last year was getting to the second seed, they made a hell of a run. No disrespect to Houston and everything that got going on, but it was a lot of injuries that broke down at the end of the season that propelled them to the second seed. Let's be real now. Like Steph went down. Let's see who else. Steph went down. You know, John them had it for a little while. They went down. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. Yeah, the Lakers was knocking niggas down left and right up there. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of. I'm not taking away from Houston because the thing that everybody that I feel like the X factor is over there that people ain't talking about. They still got a Doka over there. I feel like he's a I don't know how it is, but I think he's a respectable coach. Yeah. And he will make those guys play defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense ain't the problem. What was the problem with Houston? They ain't have no go-to score. You know what I'm saying? And look, you done went out there and got one of the ultimate go-to scorers. No matter if he 35, 36, 37 years old, it's still fucking KD. You know what I'm saying? He made his now. Don't get me wrong. Now sometimes his points may not be impactful like it used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Because he been under the feet.
No. He been
one bad year.
No, it's not. I'm not saying he having a bad year, but I mean it's
wise, just team wise.
Yeah, he had a couple bad years, team wise. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, all right, I give you Phoenix. I give you even, you know what I'm saying, the debacle that happened over there in Brooklyn with other stuff that was going on. With James Harden with the hamstring. With Kyrie. I understand they made the playoff, but just like when your team, when the team, it's like it's always something unfortunate that happened on his teams or whatever to make it just fall apart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they're going to win everything, you know what I'm saying, because he's had some, you know what I'm saying, he's had some lows in the playoffs now. You know what I'm saying?
What low?
He's in some games that he done shot badly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that he just went out there and gave you a goose egg or nothing like that. But I just feel like he helped the Rockets because, like, he's their go-to scorer. You know what I'm saying? But you can't forget about the other guys over there. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, you talked about Fred VanVleet like he just he like the 8th man on the roster. Like he just out there. Jabbar, I feel like Jabbar Smith Jr. gonna get better. I feel like Sagoon gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? If people don't realize, bro, that's a tall ass fucking lineup they got going at you at your starting five. With Sagoon, KD, Jabari, then you got Amin Thompson.
So you gonna put him at the 2?
Who?
Amin Thompson.
Yes. I will put him at the 2, unless they want to switch him out or whatever. It depends on how the roster is, because KD really could play the 3.
And plus, KD
really could play the 3. Man. He could put Sagoon, Jabari Smith Jr. at the 4, and let KD go back to the 3.
What I'm saying is the reason why the trade don't move me is based on what the pieces is over there. All right, I understand you add KD. KD gonna be your main go-to guy when it come down to I feel like they gonna put a lot on KD. Yes, like
they not gonna put a lot on KD, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They not gonna put a lot on KD because I feel like they can even
tell me what did they shoot at as a team?
What you mean?
3-pointers and twos.
Come on, in the playoff.
Playoff in it.
They shot 37. They shot 37% from the three as a team.
As a team,
in the playoff.
Okay, what did they shoot
from the field?
Yeah,
45.
45.
They worst shooter was Jalen Green, ball. I mean, I can prove. Fred VanVleet, he shot 43% from the field. He took 13 shots, which he's small. He gonna do that, but he took 9 threes out of 13 shots. So that's why I was telling you, small guys ain't gonna get to the paint. You can't rely on them just to be the second overall go to. But he shot 44% from the three. Then you get the Alfred Sengun, who his shooting splits was 45-37, and he only shot 1 3, but he still 45-37. Alvin Thompson shot 49-25, but he didn't take no threes for real. He 0.6 threes, but he still gave you 50% from the field. Jalen Green was 37 from the field, 29 from the three. Dylan Brooks was 45-35. Jabari Smith Jr. 50-45. Tari Eason 47-37. That's why this is what we were trying to tell you. They only lost it. They really lost the Warriors game. They didn't have a chance because their go-to scorer was shitty.
Yeah, Jalen Green, they got his ass off over there for chump change. Send his ass over there. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. How they got a good shoot. Like you said, you think about 3-point. These boys, you got Jabbar. Like I said, just about Jabbar Smith Jr. He shot 50 and 45 from 3. You know what I'm saying? And you adding that with Sengun, you adding that with VanVleet. They some good shooters over there, bro. They some good scorers. And you done got a young team, and majority of them, let's be real, majority of them guys probably look up to KD. They done pattern their game after KD. And now you get a chance to play.
Gave you 21, 12, and 5 assists. Fred gave you 18, 4, and 4. It's like Jalen the one that ain't show up. Even Alvin Thompson gave you 15 with a steal, 1.7 steals. Alfred Sengun gave you 2 steals also. Jalen Green just didn't show up. He had 13 points, and it was the guy that was taking 12 shots a game. He gave you 13 points.
And I wanted to ask,
Thompson was taking 12 shots a game. He gave you almost 16.
I wanted to ask you too, Hendall. So did you like that lineup over there with Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Dylan Brooks?
I still feel like Phoenix won the trade.
I feel like for real, the Suns part of the trade. It's not. You gotta wait for that one.
I don't think they done yet. I don't think they done.
That one's not complete. And they not gonna try to go for anything. But right now
they trying to get off Jalen Green too. I heard some reports come out that said they gonna keep him.
Which is I feel like it's a good thing. I think Jalen Green still got potential, and to have somebody like Devin Booker, beside him to show him, just to let him get the ease off him. He don't have to be a number 1 option over there. He's a number 2 type guy now. That's what he looked at, and with Devin Booker taking over the rank, being able to
and you got a Triple B out there too. Triple B out there too.
Hold on, one more question. But I agree with you on that. So as a team, right, they shot 45.4% as a team. So that is 22 in the league.
That's still good, boss. You said that like it was bad.
It's not. It's not. But shit, they ass down there. It's okay though, bro. Like,
wait a second. How long? Let's go. Let's look at every other team. How long? Wait a second.
What is that?
Summary.
Yeah, he was 22nd in the league.
Okay, let me.
Hold on, wait. Just wait.
You said the lead, right?
Just wait. Just wait a second.
Phoenix was number 8.
Hold on, wait a second.
Okay.
They was. You said they was what now? What number? 20. They 21, 45. You said 45, right? Mm-hmm. The Jazz also did 45. Philadelphia also did 45. Pelicans also did 45. Raptors also did 45. Boston also only did 46. Miami only did 46. That don't mean mean nothing. They only split apart by about a 0.10%.
I understand.
So that does so they what's the point you trying to prove? Because somebody shot one more shot better than them?
No, man.
Exactly. So what was their stat then?
What I'm saying is
why was Phoenix number 8, Howard? That's what I want to know. Why was Phoenix number 8? Was it because of Devin Booker?
Number 81. I'm talking about percentage. They only up by 2%, by 0.02%. They not even up by much. They up by a shot. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. A shot does not. They only 20. If they would have made one more shot, they would have been at 12 with Phoenix. That's my point. That doesn't mean anything. I'm looking at it. Phoenix shot 47.478 from the field. I'm looking at it.
0.78. So that Phoenix had so Phoenix at 8.
They had 12. What you looking at?
On his it say 8.
What do you see right there? What you see right there? 12. 12. Basketball reference. What you looking at?
Oh shit, hold on. Shit, team rankings. My bad.
There you go, dude. Now you
they shot 38. They made 14 shots out of 38 shots that they made. That's Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
The Rockets shot 36 shots. They made 13, basically. A shot, a fucking shot. That's all that. So what is your point of that?
Man, bro, the all thing I'm saying is this right here, man.
You know there was a top 10 defense, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they gonna slide down.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
Ooh.
Even if they do it, I don't think it's gonna hurt them. But they still they only lost Dylan Brooks. I know there's a good piece of their defense, but they still got a lot of defensive players around there.
He go over there with he gonna make a
lot of good defensive players. And again, they still have a defensive coach.
What do the Suns got to do with this? You still on Devin Booker. Devin Booker is not part of this conversation.
He's a part of the trade because his team just got traded. That's why I'm trying to get everybody to understand. Dude, like
he did get traded.
His team has changed.
But his jersey didn't.
His jersey did.
That don't mean what did he do last year? What did he do last year? That don't matter. Y'all put this man high. I'm going on. What did he do?
Why are you trying to talk? Why are you trying to find a way to talk shit about that? He ain't got nothing to do with this.
Booker still gonna average 25 fucking points.
Right.
What else?
What else you want him to do?
What else?
I be trying to figure it out sometimes.
You want him to make the playoff? That's what you want. Tell us what you want.
Boss, you cannot. And this is my thing. You cannot ask a man who team then gave him 7 different coaches who only gave him 3 years worth of real playoff teams, and you cannot ask that man to do more, and he giving you 27, 7, and 5 a damn night.
I can ask him more. Why don't he leave?
Because the grass ain't always green.
We're on the other side.
It ain't green over Phoenix. It ain't green.
Name somebody that left a team and won the championship.
That left, that straight off left.
Besides Anthony Davis, LeBron.
No, he didn't.
He did his whole contract. He didn't get traded, boss.
Shaq.
He didn't get traded.
Man said Shaq.
Shaq went and got with another number 1 player. That Booker's a number 1 player.
Kawhi did. Kawhi did. You said he went to another team and won a championship? That what you said?
What number 1 player?
What number 1 player?
What number 1 option?
Oh. Well, she was the best player when he came over there.
Damn, Skippy.
Oh, man. But why y'all got to put that man up in here, bro? You got to put that man up in here, bro.
All I'm saying is, Devin Booker makes $60 million, boss. Anywhere he go, they're going to have to debunk the whole team. And we have already proven that you cannot just put superstars together.
So you glad that man wasted his career over there?
Is he wasting his career?
Yes.
You tell me a guy that could potentially go down as not only one of the best Phoenix Suns, if he can be the greatest, and then he can also lead in multiple statistical stats as a Phoenix Sun in Phoenix Sun history. Get his shit retired, and he's a Hall of Famer there. You telling me he wasting his career?
He's a Phoenix Sun Hall of Famer.
Okay, that's a waste of career.
I'm not saying yes. Goddamn it, they ain't Dame is a Hall of Famer.
Dominique Wilkins' career is wasted. He's a waste of a damn career because he stayed with the Hawks and did this shit.
Dominique Wilkins' career was way better than Devin Booker's.
On what standard? How?
Scoring.
Devin Booker's never seen the finals. How scoring? He still averaged 25. He gave you I think that book gave you a year when he almost gave you 30. You crazy, L. What is you talking about? What Dominique Wilkins was giving you shots from the 3 or the mid range for real?
A doctor.
Right. That man, that's all he was. So no. Don't believe it. Don't tell you so. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't tell you so. No, we don't worry about it. He right. That nigga, most of his shots came from a dunk and dunk. Just a dunk. Most of his shots came from a damn dunk.
75 to 80%.
Who made it better? He is a damn Booker. Who made it better? He is a damn Booker. Devin Booker shit. All right, yeah. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
Of his shots.
Don't say somebody waste. That's a waste. Al Jefferson wasted his career with the Timberwolves and with the Celtics. What did he do over there with the Celtics? So he wasted his career.
Yes. He wasted his career.
So you
Minnesota didn't do shit for him when he was over there.
You need to stop.
Man, y'all got to look at the bigger picture. This man,
everybody ain't gonna win. Everybody ain't gonna win a ring. Everybody.
Is he ever gonna try to get to that point? He did it once.
He had to the finals.
One motherfucking year.
To the finals.
1 year.
That's get back to back.
1 year.
Can't get that.
Balls. You go from being a finals team and not even a relevant.
Is that his fault or that's the team fault? Is that his fault or is the team fault? Is that his fault or the team fault? Is that his fault or the team fault though?
Both.
How? How is his fault? I don't want to hear about what team fault.
Go look at them playoff games.
Boss, he did what he could.
He did what he could.
He did what he could. What you want him to do? If they traded your best two wing players off your team and the point guard that carry you to the final, you supposed to be in the same position.
Who did he get back for those?
Exactly. KD. Does KD amount to what Chris Paul, Mal Bridges, and Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder do? No. Exactly. So Devin Booker still gave you the same shit he gave you that year. The team, boss. This is a team game. This is a team game.
So Devin Booker did.
Michael Jordan gave you 30. He gave you 30 without Scottie Pippen. He gave you 30 with Scottie Pippen. But did he do the same shit without Scottie Pippen, or did he make it to the finals when Scottie Pippen got there?
He made it to the finals.
Okay. You can do as much as you want, boss. My point is you can do as much as you want as a single player. If your team is not good, you're not just gonna he's not LeBron for one. He's not Michael Jordan or LeBron or Kareem. So let's get that out of there. He's not finna just carry a bag of bones. He needs stuff. And if his stuff is gone, how do you expect him? And then again, he had 7-8 different coaches. They just fired his coach again. Yeah. How do you expect him, who's giving you from the year he was 21, he gave you 25, 26, 26, 25, 26, 27, 27. He giving you 5 assists, 6 assists, 6 assists, 4 assists, 5 assists, 5, 6, 4 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 4, 5, 4.5, 4.5. He's doing what he can.
Hold on, Paul. Chris, the next question is, what about the turnovers
that we still got in the league?
This is exactly he finna say. What about the
turnovers? I ain't saying he didn't no turnovers.
I'll say this year he give you a 72. Last year he gave you a 7-2. The year before that he gave you a 5-2. The year before that he gave you a 4.8, 2.4. The year before that he gave you a 4.3. That was his worst one. But even in the playoffs, last year he gave you 33, 7, and 5 with 3 turnovers, and he gave you 58% from the field, 50% from the 3.
He is
11.
He gave you 11.
11 games he gave you that.
He averaged 33 every game.
On average. That's on average. He shot 22 shots. And for him,
I said he gave you 33.
He gave you 33 and 22 shots.
He is efficient.
The year before that was the 2023. This year, the 2024, that nigga had 27 and 6.
This guy.
He very efficient, and that was 49-35.
I got you, brother. He's very efficient.
It's not. No, my point is the fact that he can't do much. But the thing about it is he shouldn't just leave because he can still not win a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
He 28 now. He ain't got that much long. He got 6-7 more years.
But see, my thing is, Jude, like. I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to get off this man case. L is just.
Well, L go.
I'm not gonna get off until he leave Phoenix.
Boss, he not.
If he not gonna leave Phoenix,
why would he need to leave Phoenix?
Because he's the number one option. He's the leader of the team. So
$60 million
Boss. Okay. Well, answer me this. Where can you see him going?
$60 million.
Okay, now, New York. Now, wait. How? He can't go nowhere else. Where else can you see? I'm talking to you. I'm telling you. Don't talk to L. Leave him alone. He just want to bullshit with you.
Yeah, I know he is.
They got 5 players on their team that make the money. Yeah. So tell me, who would you take off $60 million? You got to add up $60 million now. Who the hell would you take off New York to get Devin Booker?
You can take OG off that bitch.
You gonna take your best defensive player off that motherfucker to get them. They're not gonna make it then, boss.
We got to score.
They need they based off defense.
They we gonna change the team if they get.
And you think they gonna still win with Cat as your leading five and no defensive wing from out
play with Cat?
Boss.
Them boys close like Rice and
Water. We ain't worried about who want to play. We worried about if their team gonna be able to win.
It ain't gonna work.
So since you sitting over here telling me it ain't gonna work, who would y'all think that Devin Booker can go to right
Nobody.
now?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We trying to tell you.
I'm just saying his skill set can't allow him to go.
Nobody's saying that, boss. He's saying that if his money, boss, you just want to take a player
into a second and third option if he go anywhere else.
What?
That don't always mean that, ball, because he can go somewhere. If he go with Cade, he would probably be the number one option. Cade is the ball handler. He'll probably give him. Yeah.
So why they can't get together?
Same thing with Lamelo. Because boss, let's go Detroit. Who you gonna give up $60 million? Who you gonna give up?
For
yes,
man, you give up all them niggas over there.
They not gonna win shit.
Hey, bro, if Phoenix did it, we can do it too.
Boss, they not gonna win. Boss said they win. The Phoenix haven't won nothing yet.
Devin Booker and the nobodies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they gonna be.
He over there with the nobodies now.
That's why it's red. That's why I said might as well stay
home. This man to waste his career.
You got to stop wasted, boss.
To sit over there in a franchise 15 years, get paid all this money, and ain't got a chance to compete.
He's still gonna be a Hall of Famer.
For one thing, how is he gonna be a Hall of Famer with this? 15 years, he giving you all them points. He ain't got close to MVP, All NBA, none of that. So you're not telling me that? He never was all those.
Hold on.
He all day twice. He'll just be talking.
If we got $100 million, right? It's 5 of us. So what? 25, right? Don't trip. That's 20.
That 125.
Let us apologize. Our math is always not that good.
So that's $24, right?
I got you.
So you tell me, right? All right. So we all making 20 mil, right? And just say Chris win MVP, whatever.
Congratulations to him.
And his contract is up, right? And they want to re-sign him, right? But the max that we can get is $100 million. So shoot, they gonna have to let one of us go.
Yeah.
The only reason they not gonna let one of us go is Chris take a damn pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me, right? Booker should take a pay cut.
You gonna take that pay cut?
He's not doing that. He just signed the extension.
Well, I'm not saying. I would feel like, you know what I'm saying, just like me.
Would you take a pay cut?
I'm gonna be honest. I had to be honest with y'all though. If it's betterment for that I believe in this team, I'll take a pay cut.
But he don't have a team yet.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, they traded all the motherfuckers they had.
And they finna try to rebuild around here.
How? With Jalen Green is their point guard?
Wait. Balls, listen. They don't have, this is just 1 year. They got the 10th overall pick this year. They can go draft somebody. They got them 5 seconds. They still got some of their picks too. They got a lot of picks. You remember they traded? I think they traded with Phoenix. Timberwolves, if I'm not mistaken. But they got draft picks. They all got
draft picks off trading. What was it? Nokic. When him and Bad Back Bill got into it.
They got draft picks, and then plus you got to understand when they get off Bradley Beal, that's when they gonna get their money back. Now they can go sign some people. They can be rebuilt. He only 28. We don't see people like him go down. He got a Kobe-like style. Kobe ain't go down until he about 36. So he
had no major.
Right, he ain't had no major injury. He get a couple of knees and shit like that. But they got time to as long as he agreed that he would stay there, which he got his money, he there to 2028. They can build around him. They got time. You gotta understand.
They need to.
By that time, in 3 years, Jokic is gonna be in his 30s. Not saying he's gonna be bad or nothing, but their team is not gonna be what they are. Shit, Houston gonna be gone because Kevin Durant gonna be down there 40 at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some changes.
Still gonna be gone. Joel Embiid, them to get ready for the last 3 years out. The last 3 years, him being the second best center in the league.
LeBron out the league, he gonna be gone then at that time too.
A lot of people out the league. Man.
Exactly. It's just like he gonna have some open space. You gotta get him time if he agree to just go ahead. But if he get traded, he gonna take up everybody's shit.
Right. The only thing I'm saying is though, if he get traded, he gonna be in the same position. that he is now.
Yep. He's not gonna win shit.
It's just because of that contract, ain't it?
Yeah. Same thing with Bradley Beal. He not bad because he play.
This just like if he get traded to them, Murray,
Michael Porter,
and Aaron going on.
No, I don't think they're gonna get all three, but damn.
Well, two of them gone. You might well say all three of them gone.
Yeah,
because of their contract.
I mean, you got Jokic and Devin Booker over there.
That's not enough.
That's not gonna be enough.
No, it's not.
Who you gonna run point guard?
Devin Booker can do it, okay?
So who gonna run shooting guard? Christian Brown.
He gonna do that too.
Shit.
He going out there.
Yeah, they lose.
He going out there playing. They
losing.
That's what Boston going through right now.
They losing.
They going through. That's what they going through right now. And see, they got him on the friendly deal. They got White on the friendly deal, and all that. They trying to keep their main three pieces together.
And let's be real, Drew, how did they breaking down in front of our eyes, Drew? You know what I'm saying? Like he getting older, Drew. He ain't gonna have that same. Like, not saying he's not a elite defender, but you can tell that he's slowing down. Like Porzingis. I heard a report. They said the Spurs were trying to go get Porzingis. So hey, imagine that dude.
Well, we can go to the next trade, which is Anthony Simons in the 2 seconds for Drew Holiday, Boston Celtics. They traded for Anthony Simons. I like that. Little pay cut from Drew Holiday. It's $30 million. Anthony Simons on the make by 20.
I want to hear what Henry has to say about that.
I mean, it's time, bro. It's time to break them up.
I think, with that trade, they were like
$18 million. Al Horford is finna retire.
I think with they traded to Holiday though, they like $18 million up under the second April.
Yeah, I think so, something like that.
Yeah. It's that time.
You said just wait.
It's time.
It's time for Al Horford.
Yeah, he gone.
He's
gonna retire.
It's time. Like you putting him.
Like Foster said it. It's just time.
He didn't have the same impact he had last year. The year before last.
Rafiki, the monkey.
It is time.
It is time.
His defense.
The sun has set.
His defense ain't want that. His 3-point shoot wasn't that.
It's done.
Everything went down.
Yeah, everything went down. He couldn't really bang with the big man. Nah,
he can't stay healthy.
That too.
So
yeah,
He been
home
a lot this year.
Don't get that picture, my man. Shout out to Al Horford though.
Man, don't even know it.
Great career. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Al Horford though. It is time.
It would be the next trade.
They breaking the team up.
Next trade is New Orleans and the Wizards. New Orleans get Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey, and a 2025 second round pick. The Wizards get C.J. McCollum, Kelly Olynyk, and a future second round. My bad.
No, Washington Wizards retirement. You know what I'm saying?
They got the veterans over there.
That team, that's interesting, dude. Because I think they'll be competitive, but they ain't going nowhere. I think they just trying to. The Wizards trying to get these contracts situated and then maybe try to spread them out or just finish up their contract. But I didn't think what you call them did bad though, Chris. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that Zion and
the Zion. Yeah,
I like that Zion.
I like that Zion.
I think it's gonna be alright, dude. It just
and plus Brandon Ingram.
No,
he his career, up there, in Toronto.
Shit.
With the rest of the standouts.
What Henry said, the North don't got no team.
Yeah, Canada ain't got no NBA or NFL. Hey, Chris, they ain't got no sports team up there in Canada. That's what Henry said.
A lot of sports teams in Canada.
He said they didn't.
But what I see, what Washington is doing, it kind of reminds me of Detroit. Like what Detroit doing. Like you got all the veterans over there.
You taking on draft picks.
Yeah, taking on draft picks. You got the veterans over there trying to show these young people how to win and how to be professional. Like,
let me see how much.
Like that's what I get from it though. But other than that, I don't see them making a jump like Detroit did because
you talking about Washington or you talking about
Washington? I don't think Washington is aiming for that. I think Washington trying to find their number one, and then they taking on draft picks and they taking on these veterans because they got the contracts that a lot of playoff teams cannot really take on right now. But when they get to that last year of their deal and stuff, watch these guys start getting traded. They just really, to me personally, the Wizards is doing. I'm trying to think who did this shit too. I agree with you with the Detroit shit, but somebody else did it too.
Utah
Was it Utah? Was Utah they was bringing in people, they were playing good over there, and then they sent them out. New York did it too with Marcus Morris and shit, but that's what they doing. Just let's just say, for example, who over there? Because Johnny Valanciunas did it to him damn self. But let's say who over there? Let's say Marcus Smart start having a great year. Let's say Marcus Smart start having a great year next year, and he have a great defensive year. He'll get traded to a playoff team probably.
Yeah,
for a first rounder, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't play his value up. It's mostly about playing your value up, and with the fact that they have young people and they can be veterans to the young people. Yeah, I see CJ McCollum. I see CJ McCollum still going to a nice team. Mm-hmm. He can still score.
Yeah, CJ will go to nice team. I think they just holding him contract, like you said, just holding him down.
Let me see how much he made.
See what the Washington get. Do Washington got another
he made
lottery pick this year?
Yeah, I think they got the. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got
number 8.
Yeah,
I think.
I have to see. But yeah, CJ McCollum made $30 million. Ain't nobody telling they had CJ McCollum for no $30 million right now.
They traded the president of the player union out there.
Where y'all think Ace Bailey gonna go?
Probably to the 76ers. I see.
No, he ain't going there no more. I forgot. He declined the workout, and so he done went down to be 6. He could go to Washington. He could go to the Washington or the Jazz.
Let me look at the NBA draft order. I can't remember.
Cause that man straight skipped the drill. I don't know.
I think.
Let
me see.
Y'all boys sitting over here sleeping, ain't it? Pass y'all big. Everybody sleep over here. Him about to pass out over there. Hit the wall running.
Boy, you stupid boy. Damn, I'm trying to find that shit. Shit. I guess I got too many goddamn apps open. But we can move on to the next trade while I'm trying to find that shit. Which is the last trade. Which is Boston Celtics get George Niang in the second round pick, and Atlanta Hawks get Kristaps in the second round pick.
I
think the Celtics is gonna be a real different team this year.
Different?
Yeah.
Suck.
I think both teams. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think both teams got better.
I ain't gonna say they.
It depends on Porzingis' health, though. Porzingis could be a factor over there in Atlanta. But we don't know about his health.
The Hornets got the 4th pick.
Right, because that was
you said the Hornets?
Since last year.
Shout out to the Hornets.
Celtics. But I don't see. I agree with you though. I mean, I don't see each team just getting better though. But
I'd say the Celtics gonna finish between 5 and 7.
You don't think we gonna make the playoff?
Hell yeah, y'all gonna make the playoff.
I'm talking to L. I'm
because y'all in the East.
I'm talking to that nigga.
No.
Because y'all in the East. Y'all gonna make the playoffs.
You don't think we gonna make the playoffs?
With Jaylen Brown.
See?
No Drew Holiday. No Porzingis with an old Al Horford.
Porzingis barely play.
Who gonna be their center out there?
Xavier Tillman.
You think he's good enough? All them boys good enough.
They okay enough.
With Jaylen Brown, they can make it to the fifth to the 5th to the 7th. He's good for get you to the 5th or 7th seed.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But we'll go with it 5th and 7th.
The only thing you gotta do is 38 games, 40 games.
You don't think nobody else? You don't think nobody else can win 38 or 48 games and put them out? What if Toronto have a good year? What if your boy? Because you know what I'm saying, your boy get better. Cam go over there in Brooklyn. Like I said, if you only need 38 games, man, you don't need 38 games.
What if Embiid get better?
Brooklyn ain't here.
He's out, like Howard say, he's already number 2, so he's already maxed out. So he can't get no better.
Do you see the Hornets making the playoffs next year?
Do I see the Hornets make the playoffs next year?
Brooklyn, no.
I don't see them.
What about Miami?
I see Miami can make it.
Well, you think they're gonna be a top seed?
Yes, because the guy that Howard took me out for.
They won 37 games this year.
I didn't like them because I know that Tyler Hero is not that guy, and I really believe it.
Do you think they're gonna make the playoffs?
Who? Yeah. Miami? No, they're not gonna make the playoffs. Chicago, yes.
You think Chicago gonna make the playoffs?
Yes, I think Chicago got a chance.
What makes you think they're gonna make the playoffs?
But from what they showed me, Drew, they only gonna get better with the young talent over there, and just show me that they can move. I think they can, Chris.
So do you think Chicago is a better team than the Celtics without Jason Tatum?
No, they're not. They're not better.
What the hell are we talking about?
They're not better. They're not better.
Thank you, yeah.
I mean, I have to be real. I'm not saying nothing wrong, Drew. Y'all
You said Boston won't make the playoff, but you said Boston is better than the Bulls.
Yeah, with just Jaylen Brown on there, that's it. But that's it. He ain't no life mover like that. He's not gonna be a life mover.
Nobody said
not by himself.
Playoffs,
huh?
We said they gonna make the playoffs.
The Bulls will make the playoffs over the
Celtics gonna make the playoffs.
So okay. So who is y'all lineup right now that's gonna make the playoffs? Just out there looking at the
Knicks probably gonna be in there.
Pacers.
Pacers probably gonna be in there. Cleveland. Pacers gonna be in there. They still got a good enough team.
Without Tyrese.
Yeah, without Tyrese, yes.
They gonna be top four.
No, they not.
No.
Not.
They gonna be
Brooklyn not gonna be a playoff team. They still gonna be tanking.
All them boys, all them teams out there really question.
They are.
Magic is a playoff team.
Magic is a playoff team.
I agree with Magic.
Detroit is a playoff team.
Man.
Detroit.
What?
How you think Detroit gonna be? You think Detroit gonna make top
It's
three?
an all-time moment on this pod today.
Cause y'all just be thinking they're going out 1 year, and then they go out there and they.
But they finna.
I'm telling y'all facts.
What facts did you just say? Hold on, what fact? Wait a second. What facts have you said?
Florida team that who did make the motherfucking playoffs.
Howard. He hasn't said any facts.
You don't think nobody can have a dropout?
That's not a fact, Il.
That is a fact. You don't think
So it's a prediction.
No, it's so who gonna fall off? Somebody's gonna fall off. Who?
So you said it's a fact, so you gotta know exactly who.
I need y'all to give me that answer.
We don't think nobody just gonna fall off.
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
We want everybody to shoot 45% from the
I'm
field.
gonna be real,
And I
right?
said they gonna fall off. That's a fact.
Based out, if you looking at this shit right here, if Philly be healthy,
I agree with that.
you can say Miami out of the playoff.
Yes, that's the only team. So everybody else gonna be the same.
Remember now, it's 10 seeds now.
Miami was number 10. Philly was 13.
Right.
Okay. If you want to say Miami, Philly be healthy, okay, you say Miami up out of there, right? Okay. Who you say? Toronto? Hell no, you said fucking Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Then what you said? Chicago up out of that motherfucker.
Yeah. So you saying
Brooklyn out, Chicago.
I'm just giving these teams
Brooklyn,
some hope, bro, because the East is wide open, bro.
But not to people like Brooklyn and Charlotte. They not going for that, boss. They gonna tank. Why? Why?
What?
Why?
So
They don't. Do you think they got a good enough team where they gonna win the championship?
No.
So why do that?
you never know how the season go.
Boss, yeah, you can say that when you got good company, when you have a good company team like the Raptors or something. When you got a good company team like the Magic or something or the Atlanta Hawks, that's when you think
Do
that.
you believe they can win 11 more games?
No. You talking about Brooklyn?
Yes, Brooklyn.
No.
So they
won 26 games. They won 26 games.
You don't think that any of them teams can have possibility to go from where they was to another level?
This is why I believe.
I'm not saying I'm not
over here right now.
No, I'm right.
You can answer those questions that you can't sit up here.
I believe they gonna make it to the playoff next year if these boys are healthy is fit. So
the Knicks ain't gonna make the playoff.
He just said what he just said.
Only team that'll make it. So Cleveland ain't gonna make the playoff.
My bad. Out of the top 10 team who made the playoff play-in.
So who the top 5 teams out the East gonna come out? Now we got Philly. You said Philly. Said Cleveland. You said Boston. So we got Orlando, right? If you agree with Orlando. So who's
the Bucks up in there, nigga?
The Bucks could be.
The Bucks could be.
The Pistons could be the 4th seed.
The Pistons can be top 5. I'm just
This is a wild. I don't know.
Giannis with no Dame. And he don't know if he gonna have Brook Lopez.
Boss, you saying no Dame, but you just told us that these people can have the hope with not even a Dame on their team.
Have a top 5 niggas.
Right.
They had Dame on there when had Dame on there. What was they at?
These teams you just named.
Yes. But you don't. So you don't think these teams can get any better? You don't think?
This is the question, and this what I'm saying. This the question. Hold on.
A better team is a better team than the Bucks without Dame.
I'm just saying they get better. I'm not saying they better.
And the question is, what about that team?
It's so wide open.
Okay, what about that team? What about that team makes you think? What about that team makes you think they can do that though? Yeah, that's the question. Who they got on their team that you think they're just gonna carry them to the playoffs and run through people? Yeah, come on, man. Come on now. For real. Who you think gonna really carry them? How boy can't carry them on 30 fucking games?
Come on now. This is all I'm saying.
No,
this is all I'm saying.
All I'm telling you is you ain't never seen a team win 20 games and the next year to get better they finna win 45. They not. Now, especially when they don't have a number one option. They don't have a real structured team. The Brooklyn don't have. Nick Claxton finna leave. He finna get traded. They finna let him go. So you got D'Lo, you got D'Angelo Russell on your team. Cam Thomas, who don't play defense. Both of them barely play make. Both of them are high volume ass scorers. You got Cam Johnson, who's 9 times out of 10, he's probably finna get fucking traded. What else you have on that team?
So they in full rebuild mode.
Yeah. So what else? That's what I'm saying. What else do you have on that team? So you go look at the Hornets. The Hornets, LaMelo can't stay healthy. The only other pieces they have is Brandon Miller and Martin Williams. What is
and what the dude name?
Who you talking about?
Breezy. Damn.
Who you talking about?
Mikal Bridges.
Oh, it's Miles.
Yeah.
So you don't think that team can?
You think that team can? They a first round exit. If the play in, they probably not make the playoffs.
They not even, man, bro.
They don't have They don't have a full team,
I
boss.
don't care what you say. If Miami getting in the play in, they gonna get 8 or 7. I guarantee you that you can lock it.
They still a good. They still a high defense. They still a defensive team. That defense. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm like Boston.
Getting Miami so much hope.
They got defense.
Man, that shit don't mean them. Bam ain't the same player that he was a year ago.
Hold on.
Tyler Hero ain't shit. I'm telling you, this man ain't.
Hey, one that not going nowhere this year.
They not going. Tyler Hero ain't shit. He's not, bro. You can lead you into the playoff density.
Did he not do it this year?
Man, did he not do it this year? Jimmy got them to that point.
How Jimmy get done? Wait, how? So Jimmy carried them to 37 wins.
Where's Jimmy that carried him to?
You telling me, Jim? You telling me you giving credit to Jimmy to getting them 37 wins and 45 losses?
They traded Jimmy.
Let's get this also. So you think they gonna get straight though? So they still had to make the playoffs because they was in the play-in, and they still beat 2 teams to get to the playoffs and play who?
Who did they play?
Did they play Cleveland? They played Cleveland with 37 wins. Who carried them there?
Who carried them
2 wins?
I don't know. Because I didn't see nobody. It was a team effort. Eric Spoelstra.
That's my point. So you don't think team ever gonna get to the playoff next year?
Hell no.
They did it this year.
No, it's not. It's a different year, Chris. They not gonna do it.
They got worse. The other teams got worse. The other teams got worse.
They're not gonna get better, Chris.
I'm not talking about them getting better. I said the other teams got worse.
Man, bro, they're a bottom tier team, bro.
That's fine. Bro, there was a bottom tier team this year.
They're a bottom tier team.
There was a bottom team this year.
They're gonna be a bottom team next year.
They made the playoffs being a bottom team.
They're not gonna make the playoffs this year. That's what.
And how would you know? I'm telling you,
Bam is progressing as a player. Tyler,
is he progressive? He's just not aggressive.
He's degressive.
How is he progressive? How?
He's not giving you the same point. He's not being aggressive. He's not being aggressive.
You want to be right now?
He's not getting the rebound. He had like he barely even know how to play fucking defense out there.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all just gonna
you just said that man what? How much he average? How much he supposed to be average on average?
Is he supposed to be going up or down?
Is he going down? You tell me he going down.
Yes.
You tell me okay.
I don't think he got the same effort that he had. That's just me. That's just for what I see. Effort.
He's still taking the same amount of shots that he been taking for the last 4 years. He only averaging 1 less point.
he still don't have no effort out there. It's no more effort out there. They trying to get the ball to Tyler Hero because they trying to make it his team. He gonna crash.
But does that mean that? I understand that, but does that mean he declined or does it mean he plateaued?
He's declining, Chris.
How does that make him decline?
Look what your eyes tell you. Is he playing?
My eyes tell me he's still
playing high level defense.
Yeah, the only reason he didn't, boss. Go look at the numbers. He was, if it wasn't for the other player numbers, I'm looking at the game. I'm telling you what my eyes are telling you. When it's time to match up against high level competition, Bam is like boss.
This.
Bam is like boss. If they had an all defensive third team, he would have made that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was an all defensive player. It was 10 more guys better than him. And that's all it is. But he was still like number 11, number 12. You want me to give you defensive?
Should he though? Should he be on that second team?
Yes, because he can't. He's the defensive anchor to that team. Hell, you got to understand he's the defensive anchor. If you take him off Miami Heat, they not a top 10 defense. They're not a top 10 defense.
Away from the defense. I feel
what I'm telling you is, without Bam, they would not be a top 10 defense.
He's still digressing.
How? If he's making them a top 10 defense?
That's one side of the ball, Chris.
You just said he went down defensively,
Chris,
and they still a top 10 defense.
Who else is over there guarding?
Tell me, because you're arguing it. You tell me who on that side that defensive.
Just because he's doing, he's in the paint, he's all that and stuff.
He's being defensive.
That's not.
They got a top 10 defense.
So he's gone. So he's on all five positions.
Tell me who else on that team play defense?
He's going all five positions.
Who else play defense?
Everybody. It's a team for everybody.
So you telling me? Question. So you telling me you put a bunch of players on the team, they're just gonna play defense as a team? That's what you telling me? Because it's a team. Because I'm asking you, other than Bam, who's the other? I just told you one. Jaime Jaquez, the nigga that kept getting benched. This year he played. The nigga that kept getting benched, he only averaged 20 minutes a game.
So Bam is the whole offense. Bam is the whole.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. He's the anchor. He's the anchor. That's how most centers win defensive player of the year, being the anchor of a defense.
I understand it.
He has not dropped that much defensively.
But how you say just because
they have a top 10 defense, and without
they are top 10 defense, that's a team defense.
So you telling me? So you telling me without Bam, they gonna be a better defense? They would have been just the same.
I'm not saying that he's not impactful. But he's not. He cannot be the. But that's just defense, though.
If you not saying
that's just defense.
No, I'm not. I know what you're saying.
He going all five.
He can go 1 through 5. You crazy, L? But this is not my argument. Is not this. My argument is not that he said. I agree with you that he could be more aggressive. But you saying he declined is where I'm drawing the line at. He's not declining. At most he plateaued, not decline. This is probably the player he is. That does not mean he declined.
This is his peak.
This might be his peak. And that's okay. All defensive player that give you 18 and 10, that's okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
What's wrong with that?
This is peak.
What's wrong?
He come back next season, and that peak.
And he still give you 18 and 10.
He's not gonna give you 18 and 10 next year.
So what he gonna give you?
16 and 9.
And why do you say that?
16 and 9.
And what about this? What about that making say that?
Tyler Hero gonna take all the shots. He gonna be breaking. Wait. Out of control.
So your argument is Tyler Hero is gonna take shots from him?
Yes.
Is that his fault or Tyler Hero's?
Tyler Hero.
So that does not mean because he averaged 16-9 that he declined. That means that somebody just took the ball out of his hand. You just said. No, somebody take the ball out your hand.
They took the ball out of his hand because they know that he cannot do it.
And how do they know that? So tell me what about his game make you say that?
What is Bam good at? When does he get his points? Does he has a midi? Does he have the 3?
Yes, he has a midi. He has a floater too. Hell, do you watch the Miami Heat? That's how he don't get to the hole like he used to. That's lies.
He can't.
Because he don't have the ball to get him the lobs.
He cannot get to the hole.
Okay. Hey, even with that, what does that mean? No. I'm still arguing. What that mean? What does that mean? Even if he don't get the hole, still giving you 18 to 10.
So that means that he just a well beater with his 18 to 10. That you
who was making him there? Who was
you keep telling me he a top 10. You just said that he makes the.
I if he was on if they had an All-NBA 13, he would have been there. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing about no top 10.
You said top 10. I said top 10 team defense.
He do have a top 10 defense. They were number 9.
So let me ask you a question. So he's going. So all that defense is coming just.
Let me ask you.
Nobody else.
No, you're right. You're right. But let me ask you this question. If Steph Curry, let's say Steph Curry, Tony Allen, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and let's just pick any center. Let's say they're on that. Let's say they're a top 10 offense. Are you crediting top 10 offense to the whole team, or is that Steph Curry?
If it's a team offense, that's the team.
Okay, I agree. Okay, so if you telling me with that team, now I just said Steph Curry, Tony Allen, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and any defensive center, Rudy Gobert. You take Steph Curry out of the team, they still a top 10 offense?
Hell no.
Okay, that was my whole point right there. Yeah, so the other team. No, that's not what I just said. What I'm saying is, it has to be an anchor, boss. Somebody has to be the lead to that team. Regardless of it being a team, somebody has to lead that motherfucker. That's how you make defensive player of the years. You don't make defensive player of the years for being a role of the defense. You're the anchor. You're the leader of the defense. Dyson Daniels would have won defensive player of the year because he was the best defensive player on the team. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. I got another question I got to ask about. Okay, since you talk about defense and offense and stuff as teams, what was Allen Iverson 76ers?
That was top 10 defense.
That was top 10 defense. Why?
Because the people around him.
Okay. They go back to it. So why were they a top 10 offense?
They were a top 10 offense. No, they was not. No, they was not, boss.
No, let's go back to that. We was AI number top 10 offense.
He was a top 10 offense, but AI did win a scoring title. He was the only one scoring.
He won a couple. It wasn't about 5?
4.
Yeah. All right. What's the next topic, Drew? Because I see Howard doing some question and answering over here, dude. You all right over there?
We can go ahead to we're gonna go ahead and talk about the NFC EAST. I'm gonna get into we'll talk about the Commanders first. I got the Commanders already pulled up. We can talk about we'll talk about the draft players that they picked up, which is Josh Kernley, offensive lineman out of Oregon, Trey Amos, cornerback out of Mississippi, Ole Miss, Jalen Lane, wide receiver out of Virginia Tech, Kane Mandaro, linebacker out of UCLA, and Ja'Cory Crosby, Merritt, running back out of Arizona. Let me bring up that. Hold on. What's up, Bob?
I'm finna bring up the Jim Butler shit, right? So you said because Jim Butler, Jim Butler played 25 games, right?
How?
You know they were 12 and 13 with Jimmy Butler.
How has the Miami Heat had any success without Jimmy Butler?
They did this.
Win just one little funky ass playoff. This man that took him to 2. He done took him to 2 finals.
You don't think a 37-win team having a playoff win ain't successful?
Man, that's okay, man. That's okay, man.
I'm saying,
man. Y'all got to get out of there.
We got to start understanding that everybody goal ain't fucking damn championship. People have small goals they have to hit before you think, championship. That's what we be talking about him, about winning player. Every goal ain't fucking winning. And then you sit here talking about people getting wasted and stuff like that. You basically saying motherfuckers not winning just because it's not the goal.
So the goal is just to go out there.
You telling me with the roster they have, their goal should have been we were supposed to win the finals.
I'm not saying win the finals.
Exactly. So what's their goal then? So what's their goal?
Who are you talking about? Miami?
Yes. What's their goal? In your opinion, to be competitive. As a 37-win team that won one playoff game, they not meant to win. Wait.
Who thought they was gonna be a 37-win team going into the season?
Exactly.
Nobody thought that, man.
Boss, that's what I'm saying. And look what happened. They had turmoil. You got to. This is why I always talk about context. Boss, they ain't had turmoil. Jim Butler was doing all that bullshit early in the year. You got to think about that. There is bad chemistry. Chemistry is real in basketball. When they traded their best fucking player who already was in turmoil, like he said, 12 and 13, boss, 12 and fucking 13 with them. That's in the beginning of the year, and they still got to 37 wins with Tyler Hero and Bam being their fucking best players, and they got 37 wins in the Western Conference. Listen now, 37 in the Western. No, I'm saying wait. 37 in the Western Conference, we ain't even put you in the fucking playoffs. Right or wrong? Okay. Right or wrong? So if a nigga in the East and he got at least a playoff win off a championship a championship minded team. Cause Cleveland goal was what? Make it to the fucking finals, right? We got a game out there and we got 37 wins as a regular season. That is a fucking win. So they not even supposed to be there. They weren't even the 8th seed. So that was the 10th seed.
So if they go back with that same 37-46 record that they had last year, Drew, and get one win, Drew, we should be running around this motherfucker.
Nobody, but who did that? Did you see anybody in Miami doing that?
I saw Tyler Hero running down the street.
What? He's not Tyler Hero. He's not that guy, man.
Who put it again? Then you go put somebody where who have him as that guy?
Remember we had an argument about this last year earlier this year about how y'all put Tyler Hero should be way better. He better than this person and stuff. I forgot who we compared him to, but I know this man over here was all on Tyler Hero. He done took the next step. They gonna do this. They gonna do this. So where is
he have took the next step, and you went from 18 to average 25.
He was an all-star this year.
Don't
do that, man.
Barely.
Don't do that, yeah.
Barely.
Don't do that. Come on, man. Let's move on to football. Cause just want to troll now. Troll, man. Come on, barely. Talking about some averages. He averaged 24, 5, and 5. How is that? Anybody else that would have been a fucking all-star, and if I would have told you anybody else on the Tyler Hero had 24, 5, and 5, you would have said that's an all-star.
Shit, he could have been the runner for most improved.
Exactly. Stop it,
the most improved for that.
Because he went on 4 points. Not only did he go on 4 points,
25, 4 and 4 next year.
He can. It's a potential, L. What's wrong? Let's go on to the Commanders. The fact that you don't think that he can is crazy.
He a 21, 22 guy.
Okay, and that was wrong with that.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but that's where he need to be at.
That's where I got him at.
He made 25. Y'all saying that he need
24. One point off here. Come on now.
Man.
Come on now.
What, Chris?
No, he is 23.9. Come on now, you 1 point. Come on now. Let's give guys credit where they supposed to get credit.
Tyler Hero's a great player. Just let's give it to him.
He'll be acting like we put him in there like we talking about he top 10 or something. Ain't nobody said nothing about him top 10.
Let's put him up there.
Who said nah? Stop doing that. Exactly. We didn't say it.
Like you said, Chris.
No, the context is L said out his mouth at the beginning of the conversation. L said y'all putting him in top 10.
He's second best 2 guard out here. Okay.
What's up with these Commanders?
Now put it name. Name.
I ain't say nothing. He the second best 2 guard.
Exactly. Yeah, stop it.
You can't name a 2 guard better than him out east.
So he's better than is. So he don't play that position because I know y'all go out position. I wouldn't go to nobody.
Who you finna say?
I know you won't say no Jalen Brunson now.
I wasn't gonna say Jalen Brunson. I was thinking about is he better than Donovan Mitchell?
No, that's probably the one that he not better than.
That's one he not better than Donovan Mitchell played it too. That's why I got no behind.
That's the only one that he better than. We don't count Jalen Brunson. He played the 3. He's considered a 3, right?
Derrick White day too.
Is he better than Derrick White?
Yes.
All right, Chris. Let's go on to the next.
Yeah, you wrong for not even thinking that he ain't.
Let's go on to the next topic. So he's the second best 2 guard out there. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot who we were talking about.
We were talking about Washington Commanders, the Redskins. Well,
all right. Washington. Their regular season goes: New York Giants, Green Bay, Las Vegas Raiders, Atlanta, and then the Chargers. That's their first 5 games. What we thinking?
I think the Commanders really did some improvement, man. This team, I think they're one of the teams that kind of went all out, just to show that they building around Jaden Daniels. So man, I just want to see what they'll be able to do next year. You know, see if they can continue what he was doing over there last year.
NFC East is gonna be stacked.
Yeah, it is. So
NFC East is gonna be stacked.
We're gonna see the first 5 games. I mean, look easy. I mean, shit. They probably what's the first 5 again, Chris?
Let me get back to that. It is New York, Green Bay,
Vegas, Atlanta, and the Chargers.
They easily go 5.
I mean, I was slick thinking that, but they might go 5-0, or they may go
5-0.
5-0 or 4-1.
So I say 5-0.
I think that Green Bay game might give them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What? Oh no.
I got them going 3-2 in the first 5.
3-2.
Because
the second team you got to lose to.
Because
I want to see what the Chargers look like.
Nah. See, they scheduled me a little tricky because I'm gonna tell you what I say. They gonna beat the Giants that first game.
Hell yeah.
Green Bay, that's a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay gonna be a little hard. Now, who they third game? The Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
Now, y'all can't sleep on the Raiders this year. The Raiders done got better too as well, so that they may pull out that game.
And they defense.
Who is number 4 and number 5?
Alabama and then the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Raiders got better.
The Raiders got better, Chris.
They got
wide.
They got
coach.
Yeah. They got better.
They got Ashton Gentry now.
Yeah.
Better quarterback.
Yeah.
Gino.
They got shit on defense. It's Matt Crosby. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got shit on defense except Matt Crosby. They DB room is one of the worst DBs. Come on, man. Let's not do that. And then they offense. What their offense gonna come through? We still banking on Gardner Minshew.
He not over there.
Who the quarterback did? Gino. We counting on Gino.
Yes.
He ain't got no weapons for me, boss.
He went to school with him.
He ain't got no. That man. He got Brock Bowers over there.
Who Gardner Mitchell?
Yeah, he was Brandon.
What's up?
2014.
He protected him on the points.
I think Atlanta can potentially be a little better. Maybe beat them. In the Chargers. They're gonna beat the Chargers. So I think they plan to go 3-2.
But that's just my opinion. How was said about the Chargers, bro. I want to see them because the Chargers have improved too, especially last year. Then when they got their new coach Harbaugh over there. I mean, you see,
he gonna run.
Yeah, he was on the good run.
So he got Herbert over there now.
Who?
Harbaugh over there with the Chargers.
No, he got Kyle Williams.
Yep, he got him too. Yep.
Khalil Herbert over there with us, ball.
Oh, and Najee Harris over there.
They got Najee? Yeah, that's their power back. With the Chargers?
Oh, yeah.
So
I think they go 3-2.
So I say, bro, maybe possibly Green Bay and the Chargers. So I can see 3-2 possible.
I say they go 10-7 on the year though. This is gonna be the year with 3 teams on the NFC East make the playoffs.
Man,
I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. I gotta see how it all depends on how Jalen come out.
You got a lot of beliefs.
That's what I'm finna say too though. Like it's out of depending on him though, because everybody just think that like he gonna be the next Lamar Jackson or he better than Lamar Jackson. He's just this quarterback who just came in, just took the lead to him. Like we seen, rookie quarterback done it. Like we seen it from CJ, and we see like the ups and downs that he had his second year.
You gotta see that following
more film you got. It's easy for other defensive coaches to pick out your weakness.
They definitely gonna be coming out his ass this year. Like,
So I like
that O-line got better.
Yeah.
Then they got Larry Thompson from the Texans. I said Larry, my bad.
They really made a lot of good improvements, bro. To really go all
They're
out.
not gonna have a lot of comeback.
What's their defense? That's why I need to know.
They
still got Payne.
Their defense the problem.
They still got Trent.
Remember they lost Jonathan. They lost Jonathan Allen.
They still got Payne and the other guy over there, Allen.
And nobody in the NFC stopped the run except for you.
I got them going 9-8, Judy.
They were 26 they was 15 in defense. They were third in defense in passing yards, but they was 30 in defense in rushing yards, 28 in yards per attempt. Yeah, they rushed the defense bad, and they lost Jonathan Allen. That's what I was saying. So it's like
I would say
Payne
9-10 wins this year.
10-7.
They can be close. 10-7, 9-8. You know what I'm saying?
9-10 this year.
Chris, can you read out they next 5 games?
Okay, that. I just pulled up. You got already pulled those out. Cause I'm like,
I just want to know their next 5 games after they play. What is that game?
You talking about after they play the Chargers?
Yeah.
After they play Chargers, who the next 5 games?
I got you. Chicago, Dallas, Kansas, Seattle, and Detroit. Woo! Shit.
1, 2, 3.
Remember now, Chicago got Detroit.
Where they play us at first?
They play y'all down there.
Cut though.
They can go
their ass whooping Dallas.
2 and 3 the next 5 games.
If we're healthy. That's what I'm saying. If we're healthy. You got to look at that, Drew, because they do got to play Kansas City.
Yeah, they play. Yeah.
They got to play Kansas City. They got to play at Dallas. I believe.
They might sneakers in Washington though.
They probably sneaking at both games. You know, I had to throw mine in there, but when I put mine up,
hey, they slick and go 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. They slick in because
I got them going.
What you said?
No, I got them going 9 and 8 this year. I got them going either. It's gonna have to be between 10 and 7 or 9 and 8. That's what I think they're gonna go this year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We beat them last year. We beat them in Washington, I think. I ain't sure. I know we beat them last year. We weren't supposed to be.
I could see. I could look.
That probably that last game once they realized.
No, we beat them in the season.
First or the second one? Oh no.
The first one. They beat us the second. They beat us the last game of the season.
Nah, they beat y'all at Dallas. Y'all beat them in Washington.
Oh yeah, we beat them in Washington. And cause that was their when they was going on that run and all they fans was screaming at "We want Dallas."
They won't go
Dallas, and we came in and Cooper Rush whooped their ass.
And Cooper Rush we trust, bro.
They wasn't going on their run. What you talking about?
You don't remember when they, you don't remember when they went on there when they got all hype and they had the fucking signs out there talking about "We want Dallas." They won like 3 in a row or some shit.
No, they didn't. They lost 3 in a row before they beat y'all. No, they won. This is what it was. They won. No, they lost Tampa Bay, beat New York, beat Bengals, beat Arizona.
That's 3 in a row.
Here, y'all on down the line.
Come on, keep going.
They beat Cleveland.
4.
They lost about Baltimore, so they 4 and 2. They beat Carolina.
5 and 2.
They beat Chicago.
6 and 2.
They beat New York.
7 and 2.
Lost.
7 and 3.
Lost.
7 and 4.
Lost.
7 and 5.
That last loss was to y'all. So what round that was on?
They won fucking 6 out of 8 games. That's a run. Hell, they made the damn NFC Championship last year. You wouldn't like they was ass last year or something.
They were just unexpected. This year when they started planning for their ass and them hands going like this.
Like I got mad respect for watching though, but a lot of they wins came back from comeback wins. But
hey, a W is a W.
I understand that though, but is they gonna be like Indiana relying on comeback wins? Because you know, like Indiana did that a lot, but
hey, it got them to the finals.
He did though. Hey, shit, shout out to him. He did though, but he had like 5 or 6
and it got Washington to the NFC Championship.
It did, but the second
some of the Cowboys can't fucking do.
The second year gonna be his most important year though.
Yeah.
To me,
it's gonna be different.
Well, it's gonna be different. They got tape on them now.
Yeah.
And they got elbow over there.
Debo!
They ain't gonna talk about his weight or nothing like that. That man 245 pounds playing wide receiver over there.
Let's go ahead and talk about them boys. We'll tell
you Cowboys.
Please pull up their schedule.
Tell the draft picks first. They picked up Tyler Booker first round out of Alabama. Donovan Ezeraku.
I love that pick.
And then out of Boston College, Siobhan Revel DB out of East Carolina.
That 2nd and 3rd round pick.
Jadon Blue running back out of Texas.
I love that.
Shamar James linebacker out of Florida.
Rest of them is
Johnny Cornelius, offensive lineman out of Oregon.
You had the same. He had the same enthusiasm about Mozzie and what happened with Mozzie and Taco Charles and
he's
Mozzie.
there for a reason. Mozzie finna come along.
You said you want to cut his head last year.
I did. He was just getting a little work done, Mozzie.
First 5 games they played. They play Eagles, Giants, Chicago, Green Bay, New York. New York Jets.
They can go 4-1.
0-5.
They can go 4.
See this shit?
God damn.
See this shit?
No, they could. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I can see 3-2.
I can see 3 too.
What's the second team they can lose to?
Philly and Green Bay.
And
I think I don't know. I think
They not lose to the Jets.
I see it different. I see them boys. So they got.
The only reason why I say Green Bay is because
I say either Giants and Packers or Giants and the Bears.
He not over there.
I got 4. I got them going. I got them boys going 4-1 or 5-0. They first 5 games.
5-0.
Yes,
You think they gonna beat Philly?
You think they can beat the Eagles?
I think they can.
You think they gonna beat Chicago? I don't think they gonna beat Chicago.
Let me explain my point. Let me explain my point. Now. With that much intensity, the Cowboys could go in there and beat the Eagles. They could. It's gonna be a high. Let's just say Mike. They can beat Chicago.
Are we forgetting that Dallas is a brand new team for real?
No, that brand new team.
Y'all don't have y'all. Who y'all wide receiver too?
They got George Pickens.
But who?
CD.
Who just got there, right?
CD.
Who y'all running back?
CD.
All 3 of them just got there, right?
Yeah.
And y'all offensive linemen. Y'all got 2 on. I think y'all gonna need some time to gel.
CD gonna be the second option.
I think y'all gonna need, and then Dak just coming back from an injury. I think y'all gonna need some time to gel.
I think they're gonna be alright.
Then Trayvon coming back from an injury.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons is the only guy that's been there. You lost DeMarcus Lawrence. Mozzie Smith ain't showed up yet. So
Chris,
to sit here and just say that they gonna win.
Don't forget, we still got Diggy on the defensive line. We still got Overshawn.
I'm gonna be real though. No,
They can go 4-1, Jew. I give them. They can possibly get 4-2.
You counter right.
With which one? 4.
5-0.
They can do it
The
now.
only reason why I'm gonna say it is because we seen the Eagles with a different offensive coordinator every year. Every year. And the same thing what you said about Devin Booker. Jalen Hurts every year since Alabama, he had a different coordinator every single year. And that's what hurt him the year after they went to the Super Bowl. They got a different offensive coordinator, a different defensive coach. That offensive coordinator wanted to throw the ball more. What got them to the Super Bowl?
What about Dallas offensive? They coach it. Because what we know about Brian? What we know about Brian?
I agree with you.
What we know about him?
He called an offensive play later.
Exactly.
That Philly game,
Y'all supposed to
It's a rivalry, Jew. It's gonna be different, Jew. Them boys gonna get
went to the playoffs.
Them boys gonna get up and play their game, Jew. That's why I said I give them a chance in that Philly game. I give them a little bit more edge over in there because they trying to prove people wrong. And hell, we don't know. They could go 5-0. They could go 0-5. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but I just say I give them a shot, Jew. They can beat Chicago. They can beat Chicago. They can beat Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
I believe so. I just think they out of everybody, this is one of the newest teams. They just got a lot of new shit. A lot of shit been changed around, and a lot of shit has not.
One thing we can know, guys, after this year with the Cowboys, we gonna finally prove who's the real MVP of that team on their defense. This is what we're gonna see. No, it ain't Mike. They gotta pay him. You know? Yeah, y'all know y'all gotta pay that man, right?
Yes.
I'm saying he gonna have to carry this year. Then
he gonna have to.
Van Wick or 2 years ago.
We got Overshawn. Watch.
Y'all gonna have to pay
Overshawn.
Y'all gonna have to pay him too.
Yep.
What? Not right now.
If he come out there, check this out. If he have a major leap up and Michael Parsons have a major leap down, who they gonna pay then?
Oh, Michael Parsons get paid as soon as the season.
Oh, Michael Parsons get paid now.
Y'all crazy as hell to sign his head.
Okay,
go right ahead. Go and give him, make him $250 million. Highest paid linebacker.
My real shit, y'all Ethan go
11-7.
No, y'all first.
Well, let me say the next five. Who's the next five? Is Panthers, Washington, Denver, Arizona, Las Vegas. Now this five. I feel like
they can go 2 and 3 out of this.
They probably
y'all go 2 and 3 out of this. Y'all go 2 and 3.
They can go 4-1.
At this time, I can see 4-1 from y'all.
4-1-5.
They can go 4-1 or 3-2.
Again, so you don't think what you call it got no chance? You don't think the Raiders got no chance to beat them?
No.
Raiders ain't got no shot. Raiders ain't got no fucking shot to beat y'all. You crazy, bro.
No.
You crazy. Go look at that roster. Go look at that roster.
Boss, they don't have no defense. Who is? You don't think?
I think it's backs. But they got some defenders over there, but they rebuild their defense, Chris.
Boss, they hold on.
They done something.
Pierce to their coach.
Pete Carroll they coach.
Oh yeah,
Pete Carroll they coach.
Yeah, he gonna outshine. He gonna outshine. What's your who's your head coach over there? Shot your head coach.
I can go.
Coach Shotty.
8-2,
So
7-3.
The only guy on the Raiders that's on the defensive line, is really Max Crosby. And in the draft, they didn't even try to draft a defensive player whatsoever. All offense. All offense. I don't believe they're gonna be. Let me see what they rank.
It's gonna be an all offensive game because the other defense ain't gonna show up. The Raiders defense might not show up. Crosby gonna do his thing. He can easily get the deck. All them rookies out there.
You know what? And then line improved, right?
No man, you say that every year, Hendall, and we see the same thing.
Did they improve?
So what is your record here now? Y'all think y'all going 16-1?
11-7.
I want you to go say on the record 16-1. You know you want to say it.
You said 11-7.
11-6. My fault.
11-6.
11-6.
16. Go and say 16-1.
I gave Washington 10-7. I'm giving us 11-6.
Okay, so you tell me in the last couple people. You tell me if you gonna win or lose this. Okay. This is after Las Vegas. You got Philly again. You playing. You at home. You at home. You gonna lose?
It depends on if we win the first. We gonna split Philly. We always fucking.
Okay, so this is one. We gonna say 1-0. You play Kansas at home.
Kansas City. We beat them.
Okay, that's 2-0. Now you go to Detroit.
We probably lose that one.
2-1. Minnesota. Y'all at home.
We beat them.
3-1. Chargers. Y'all at home.
Beat them.
4-1. Washington. Y'all going to Washington.
Might lose that one.
3-2. Giants is the last game. Y'all let
smoke their ass.
So y'all going 4-2 in the last piece. Okay.
I don't know what you're seeing, Hendall, but there's some holes in that. Hendall. You got
what holes in?
You gotta You're not gonna be like okay. Where are they playing Minnesota at? Are they playing?
They playing at home.
They playing them at home.
Yeah, they Dallas home.
Minnesota can smoke y'all. Minnesota can beat y'all.
They playing in Minnesota.
No, they playing.
So we play Minnesota.
Yeah.
My bad.
We play Minnesota.
Y'all be thinking that the Giants just gonna just roll over and just die out, dude. Y'all think that team ain't got no
faith in Jackson.
Wow.
Who next, Chris?
The Giants. I was get on the Giants. They draft picks is Abdul Carter out of Penn State, Jackson Dart, Ole Miss, Darius Alexander, D-Tackle out of Toledo. Cam Scattered, the running back out of Arizona State. Marcus Mabau, offensive lineman out of Purdue. Thomas Fidone, tight end out of Nebraska. And Corey Black out of Oklahoma State, DB.
We'll say this, Giants defense just got better.
You remember they signed 2 quarterbacks this year too. Russ and
and then they got Russ. They got old.
Who was the other quarterback they signed?
Blue.
Who was it? This is their first 5. Washington Commanders, Dallas, Kansas, Chargers, New Orleans.
0-5. No,
2-3.
This is not New Orleans. Yeah, this is.
Well, 1-4. 1-4. Cause they can beat the Saints. They can beat the Saints.
I feel like they can beat the Saints. Next 5: Philly, Denver, Philly, and San Francisco.
0-5.
No, 1-4. They gonna beat San Francisco.
I mean Chicago. I'm sorry, Chicago was the 5th one.
They gonna beat San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean they can now. Y'all just had. Y'all done lost so many people, bro. Y'all done lost so many people, bro.
We rebuild you, but all that bullshit that they talking, we don't believe.
Y'all lost Elijah Mitchell. You done lost safety. You lost the linebacker.
All them players you just named are fucking injury prone. Every last one of them. D-Lo, Debo, Elijah Mitchell, all them motherfuckers can't stay healthy.
What about Tufonga?
He can't stay healthy. That's why we got rid of him. He can't stay healthy. He hurt now.
Everybody was hurt last year, right? All them people were hurt. And what y'all do?
We didn't do anything.
Exactly. So you lost all those people. What y'all supposed to do with nobody's?
Here. Okay. I'm about to call you here, G. Yeah, that's how that shit. Okay. All right. Okay. So we didn't have Chris McCaffrey. We got Horton with the practice.
You only got Nick Bones and Fred over there down there.
We got a squad, bro. But we got a whole team, bro. We got Purdy. We got Chris McCaffrey come back. We got
coming back the same. We
got Ricky Parson, and we amped up our defense, and we got Rob. We got
How did y'all amp up your defense?
I'm saying weird.
We did.
Y'all lost our quarterback, y'all safety, the linebacker.
Do we need them though?
Yes, y'all
No, we do not. No, we do not. No, they do not, Craig. I'm telling you, bro, we do not need them.
You just say motherfuckers that led them to a fucking playoff game.
You just said
they just got hurt.
He just said with them hurt, they didn't clean make the playoffs.
We was hurt all fucking season. Exactly. One of y'all teams was hurt last year.
Yes.
Any one of y'all
yes. Our quarterback was hurt. Like mine.
No, y'all was not. Like mine. Was y'all team decimated like mine? Yes. No, the fuck it wasn't.
Quarterback was hurt. My quarters were hurt.
Like mine. My number one. Okay. No, you was not like on air level, dude. Hold on. I lost my motherfucking quarterback during the season. I lost both my running backs, the first running back and my backup running back. Both my receivers. My tight end was there. My goddamn middle linebacker Fred, he was hurt with a toe injury all season. I'm telling you, dude, I lost all my people. Yeah. Y'all can't say that last year.
Yes, I can.
How, Hendo?
We lost the three most important players on our team.
Who are three most important players?
Fucking Jerome playing Trayvon Diggs and Dak.
Don't put. Okay, you lost Dak last year.
You lost Dak.
Not Trayvon Diggs, not Jerome Diggs.
Man, I don't give a fuck what y'all. It's a reason why Trayvon Diggs got that fucking contract.
Cause he's mean. He's mean, and he was just what y'all needed over there. He had one good motherfucking season, Hendo. Just like Deron Bland, and about you said that, like you told me, like it's not like my team, Henry. I lost everything last year.
You lost everything.
Everything, Hendo. I didn't have nothing.
And you still beat us last year.
Well, that was the beginning of the season.
And you still beat us last year.
Hendo, what did that say about your team?
Cooper Rush was a fucking
You just praised Cooper Rush a few minutes ago talking about
he beat Washington. Whoop the fucking dude. That was the fourth win of the damn season.
You haven't been decimated like my team, Hendo. You ain't never had your quarterback, both your running back, your wide receiver, your tight end there. Offensive line was hurt. Defensive line, secondary.
Do you feel like
kicker?
So you feel like when all y'all come back healthy, y'all gonna be a playoff team?
Yes, we gonna be better.
Even with everybody gone.
Yes. Cause all the motherfuckers that we got rid of are injury prone. Where's D-Law? Greenlaw is hurt now. Greenlaw hurt now.
Another show.
Greenlaw is hurt now, Chris. And goddamn it, did you see what Debo looking like?
So you believe with just Ricky Parser and Brandon Ayuk that
come off an injury, right?
Right, and then Chris McCaffrey is also coming off injury. You believe?
I'm fine with my team. Though.
I'm saying you believe that they're gonna be able to carry it to.
I am fine with.
Where you see y'all? What's y'all peak?
I give. What's about what we get next year?
Yeah, what's y'all peak?
I got. What you mean? What
like how far you think y'all getting with the team?
We gonna make the playoffs.
I'm saying what? Okay, so how far? NFC first round.
I say second.
You might well give it up there. Everybody will just hang it up.
I'm not gonna hang up my team. Where's the rest of these motherfucking teams gonna be in next year? Where's the rest of these?
Listen. Where's all the rest?
Where's all the rest? This man, you need to come get Howard over there. He over here spit all over the floor and everything. Chris, go bring your mouth out. I'm not gonna let y'all say
Chris McCaffrey finna be 30.
He's gonna be 30. Nick Bosa finna be 30. Fred Warner's gonna be 30. Doesn't matter. You think they're gonna do something like this? Yes. If they beat everybody on that round, be fine, bro. But you second round, that shouldn't be y'all goal. We shouldn't be aiming for. You think we should? I'm looking for a Super. You paying that nigga $45 million to be your quarterback? Oh yeah, I should be a damn Super Bowl team. You don't think Purdy deserve that money?
Yes,
I never said that. I said, but if you're paying a quarterback that much, you should be a Super Bowl team.
Bro, watch us next year, bro. Watch us next year.
Y'all gonna be a Super Bowl team?
We can be. We can be, bro.
Yeah.
Is anybody motherfucking team at this table gonna be a Super Bowl contender next year?
Yeah. Baltimore Ravens.
Oh man, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
I just want to get personal. Let's put up the scope for that. This nigga want to get the woofing. They want to get the top.
All I want to know is,
You did this to yourself.
You did this to yourself.
You did this to yourself. You should have been over there talking, just woofing about the goddamn 49ers. You should have brought my motherfucking Ravens up in this.
I'm bringing up Jair Alexander and see is he gonna last more than 6 games next year.
He is.
That's all they need from Baltimore. That's all they need from.
They got a good defense.
They got a good defense. They got a good defense around them.
Man, y'all believe in that defense and y'all want to believe in that defense.
Over there,
Y'all can believe in that defense and y'all
the quarterback.
Yeah, what that defense do last year?
nothing.
Their defense they do that last year.
Top 5, bottom 25 in passing yards. What do you want to go to?
Jair Alexander as a nickelback is dangerous as fuck.
That's not dangerous. He 34 years old.
Hey, let me learn you something.
34.
Hey, last time we played y'all, that was in 2023 on Christmas. We dominated y'all. 343 passing yard. Y'all had that versus Lamar, 429 passing yards, big dog.
And y'all were a playoff.
Y'all had a playoff team. All y'all boys was healthy. And then
All your boys were here.
All you boys was healthy.
241 versus 308 rushing yards. All right, 102 versus 121.
Y'all were a playoff team that year.
So what
They made the Super Bowl, did it? Did they make the Super Bowl?
They made it to they got knocked out by
Lamar Jackson threw for 252 and 2 tugs.
Yeah, they won a Super Bowl.
They won. That's when they lost to Cleveland.
What was the scope?
What was the score?
I just want to know the scope.
Final score 33-19, sir.
Okay.
Ass whooping.
Y'all whooped our ass. What happened to y'all that year?
Let me look last time for a night.
What happened to y'all motherfucking ass that year?
Hey, we lost.
They knocked out the second round.
We lost.
All right, that's all I need to know. We got our ass kicked and we lost too.
Yeah.
We lost
Super
too.
Bowl.
Huh?
Y'all went to the Super Bowl that year.
That year, and we got cheated out there, motherfucker. Just like we got cheated, Kansas City, and that first No, we got cheated. Henry, all I want to know is talk to me when your motherfucking ass make it there. All 4 of our teams on this sitting on this camera with Avery, Cliff, Henry, and me. We have been there. We have seen the promised land. We have been there. It don't matter if we win, lose, or draw. We have seen it. I'd rather fall off the stairs to fall off a cliff. Hey, you've been falling for a long time, bro. You've been falling for 25 years. Come say it, come tell 25 years for falling.
Nigga fell out the same stairs. 3, 4, 5 years.
I'll take it. Shit. That stairs ain't number 2 steps.
25 steps.
You bruised up by that, brother.
Means the 49ers turned into the Buffalo Bills of the fucking NFC.
We made it, though. When the last time y'all did it?
3 times and lose them all.
When have y'all made it? When have y'all made it to an NFC championship game?
The last time we went, we beat y'all to do it.
What year was that, Hen Dog?
And don't forget,
What year was
your
that?
Super Bowl drought is longer than mine, homeboy.
You haven't been there.
It don't matter. Your Super Bowl, you didn't win one. Your Super Bowl drought is longer than mine, homeboy.
How is yours longer than mine?
We
won in the matter. We won in the
year before. We won the year after. And you haven't won a Super Bowl 6, and we haven't won a Super Bowl 6.
I seen the Super Bowl. You seen the Super Bowl, Avery?
Yeah,
I seen the Super Bowl. You seen the Super Bowl, how? Oh shit!
I didn't win the Super Bowl, but I was there. I seen the NFC championship.
All those kids last night. Y'all 2 world champions, boys.
It really gonna be the last time y'all three. It's gonna be the last time these 3 ever gonna see this.
Super Bowls are so old. Let's take it on y'all so long.
Thank you.
Ain't no bitches.
Except for you.
And them bitches, and them championships got rust like a motherfucker on a rusty ass motherfucker about to break apart.
It don't matter.
2011.
Hey, how the ring so old? The ring so old. Everybody that had the ring should have been.
Y'all won yours.
How the ring so old? Everybody that played for the ring about to have amnesias about it.
Why we having this conversation?
Half of them niggas can't remember that they won them rings.
I do.
Jerry Jones, he don't. He don't remember that shit. He don't remember that shit.
He playing the same fucking style ever since the damn 90s. We still run the ball and
at least our ring still shiny and shit. Y'all niggas shit got fucking rust on it. Need some coke poured on there.
Y'all shit gonna be like that pretty soon, Drew. Y'all shit gonna be like that pretty soon. Pouring coke on that motherfucker.
Motherfucker gonna be stuck on your finger after a while because it's been so long since you had another.
Well, thanks for the Steelers for giving us George Pickens for a fish sandwich and a washing machine. We might got some hoes for this fucking fish sandwich. Didn't give them shit and then just in case George Pickens don't work out, hey, we didn't lose shit to get him.
Hey.
Jared liked them players like that.
Yeah, he liked it. He liked them bad boys.
Hey, despite what Greg Hardy did, Greg Hardy was having a hell of a season that year. That nigga saw that we lost that game bad, but that nigga said Brady like 4 times that game.
He was scared of his ass. He know if he had
lastly, we got the Eagles. Before we head out of here, we're gonna go ahead and quickly do the Eagles.
Yep.
We're gonna go with their draft picks. First round with Jahad Campbell out of Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck y'all got him. Then we got Andrew Mubuka out of Texas. Ty Robinson, D tackle out of Nebraska. Mac McWilliams out of Central Florida, cornerback. Samir Madon, linebacker out of Georgia. Drew Kendall, center out of Boston College. Let me go to the. You got that game schedule?
And they got Cowboys, Kansas City, Rams, Tampa Bay, and Denver.
That's slick a dangerous ass schedule for them.
Their first 5.
They just won the Super Bowl shit. You know that.
That's slick a dangerous ass schedule for them.
Their first 5 is hell.
Their first 5 is hell.
You know they gonna have one hard one. They just won the Super Bowl.
They won, yeah. I'm gonna say they won.
1-4, 0-5.
I
still say 3 and 2.
I'm gonna say 2 and 3.
I still say 3 and 2.
I mean, it's up and down.
Their first 5 is dang.
Their first 5
Do next 5.
Next 5: New York, Minnesota, New York, Green Bay, Detroit.
5.
They're gonna get back. They're gonna get back on track with that. They're gonna get back on track with that.
Yeah.
They
Mike dropped the Mike dropped the Detroit game.
Their first 5 is their hiccups. After that, shit, man, they got New York, Minnesota, New York, Green Bay, Detroit, Cowboys, Chicago, Chargers, Vegas, Washington, Buffalo, and Washington.
12 and 5.
I'm finna say
12 and 5.
Yeah. So you gonna admit they gonna win the division?
Yeah. I get
That's
that
a good
shit.
team, bro.
Yeah, they still
That's a good fucking team. Dude.
I just
It's some the first 5 weeks what really was like.
Yeah, that Denver gonna be tough. And they play in Denver.
Come out 4 and
They play at home.
Oh, if they whoop that first 5, boys.
If they come out 5-0 or 4-1, bro,
Shit.
They not gonna come out there this year, Drew. I don't think they gonna come out that one unscathed, Drew. Because that first game, the Cowboy could beat them. Kansas City gonna be enough for them. And then who they third got? Kansas City might take a hit back, to be honest with you.
I was thinking that
Kansas City could take a hit back.
I don't think Kansas
Cause like I told y'all in the past, Drew, I know Travis Kelce can't take too many of them Farouk spine busters out there.
Yeah.
he can't take too many of them.
You said Farouk spine busters.
They got the Rams. They got Tampa Bay.
They could lose against the Rams too. They could potentially lose against the Rams now. I ain't saying the Rams garbage or nothing like that. They ain't just.
I agree with you too though, but in Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay got them boys no.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Ever since Brady was there, man, they got them boys no.
Okay, they got Brady number 2.
They got them boys no. Man, their first 5 is a damn. You like, man, what the fuck?
Man, boy, you crazy, boy. That boy threw for 4,500 yards last year with 45 touchdowns. Who that sound like, Brady?
Yeah, Brady did that like 16.
They got Brady 2.0.
Man, I don't know.
Cause he gonna sling that motherfucker.
Baker Mayfield did it once.
But they coming out injuries though. Some of his key players.
Who talking about?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah. Chris, what's his name? Chris
Godwin.
Yeah, he out.
Mike Evans came back a little bit last year, but he was still kind of.
Man, Mike gonna do his thing, bro.
Yeah, he get 1,000 yards.
It's just
Mike Evans is one of the most consistent NFL players in history.
I put him on my team.
He's consistent. It don't matter who his quarterback is.
Best wide receiver out of Tampa Bay.
Yes.
He got 1,000 yards every season.
Best receiver.
How many quarterbacks he has?
Name a better Buccaneer receiver than Mike Evans.
How many?
You can't.
17.
Shit.
Definitely not Mr. Give me the damn ball.
17 different quarterbacks.
No, he did. All the high video.
Definitely Mr. Give me the damn ball.
What you feel about Keyshawn Johnson?
I mean, he was a good receiver.
Only thing, bro. I mean,
he was a good receiver. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer.
No, man. I'm just looking at the skills. That first 5 is crazy.
yeah,
They got to make it through that first 5. They gonna see what the rest of them.
That first 5.
yeah.
Who they bottom 5 they got? Chargers.
Yeah, your Chargers, Raiders, Washington, Buffalo, and Washington.
That's gonna be a stretch for them too. I wouldn't say too much of
Bills.
maybe not Chargers, maybe not Raiders yet, but then Washington, Buffalo. Then you gotta go back then play Washington.
You know, it depends on what the Eagles are doing too, because you know the Eagles might sit everybody out for that last game if they already secured their spots or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, that first 5.
That first 5 gonna tell you what the Eagles are. That first 5 gonna tell you what the Eagles are. We might fuck around and lose that opening game. And then they still gotta play Kansas City, Detroit, like man, shit.
I believe
cold weather team.
I believe y'all, the Eagles and Washington. I believe y'all gonna sweep New York. That's what I believe. And
we gonna split each other.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna split each other.
Yeah.
That's why I said I think this year is gonna be 3 teams at the NFC East.
Y'all gonna be fighting for the divisional playoffs. I believe that
the Eagles gonna sweep Washington because the only reason why Washington won last year is that Jalen Hurts got hurt.
You believe y'all gonna have a better record than the Lions?
Who?
Yeah.
I believe y'all gonna have the same record.
Same record.
What about the Packers?
Better.
Bears?
Better.
Rams?
About the same.
49ers?
Better.
You gonna have a better record than the 49ers?
Maybe the same because they schedule so damn easy.
Yeah, we just go ahead and say it, Henry. We mid, ain't it? Just go ahead and say
it. You truly believe y'all gonna be better than anybody in the NFC South?
Yeah, he said he told us first podcast.
Bucks, Falcons, Panthers.
Let's go on 16-1, Henry.
Okay, I can see y'all making the playoff with 3 teams.
Yes. Yeah.
Now remember that though. The Bucks was 10-7 last year though.
It's gonna be interesting.
So we'll see. The Bucks was 10-7.
Commanders 10-7. Us 11-6 and Eagles 12-5.
Yeah.
The NFC East is we
see this is
we the beast of the NFC this year again.
We gotta see how y'all
NFC East
because the NFC North had 3 playoff teams last year, didn't it? Did Green Bay make it last year?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so they did have a 3.
Minnesota made it last year and Detroit.
Yep.
So who didn't make? Seattle didn't make it, huh?
Seattle did.
Okay, Seattle.
And that was 10-7, I think.
That's NFC West.
Seattle. Yeah, because the Rams was 10-7 too, and the Bucks.
Yeah, they hold down the division shit.
And then the NFC South be the motherfuckers that everybody in that bitch go 5-11.
Yeah, the Bucks is the only company. The Bucks is the only. I mean, the Falcons can try to do it.
You remember the Bucks won the fucking division 2 years ago with Tom Brady
this year.
9-8.
They won it this year.
The year they had a home game against Tom Brady. It was 9-8.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man.
And that was a year after they won the Super Bowl.
I'm glad that they fixed this shit too, though.
What?
It's not going off divisions no more. Like if you win your division, like I just say, if the Eagles got the best record in their division, you know, better than the Lions, better than the Cowboys, better than the 49ers, all of them, they get that back. Yeah. Everybody else is going off records.
They still they declined
They didn't change that yet. They were arguing to change that format.
Yeah, that's not a good idea for y'all. That's not a good idea for y'all.
No. Because it puts that camaraderie in there. Do y'all remember the year? Do y'all remember the year where Marshawn Lynch went on that big run against the Saints? They were 7-10. They had a losing record that year and ended up one game away from the NFC Championship that year.
So
that's entertaining. That's entertaining.
I wouldn't say all that.
I do. But this camaraderie.
My bad. Just like we say about Tom Brady, right? When he had got that home game, whatever, off of a 9-8 record, and y'all record was better than his. Mm-hmm. They should play y'all at home because y'all had a better record.
We didn't win the division.
Even though y'all didn't win,
that's why winning your division is so important.
No, man.
Yes.
Did they change that?
No.
They boss.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if the NFL stop doing division ball, they're gonna lose money. Right. They don't. It's okay for the NBA to do it because you can see people's faces. The NFL is based off rivalries. That's how they get their money. Because the Eagles and Cowboys hate each other because you can knock them out the division.
So what I'm saying is, it's fine to have division rivals, right?
Right.
It's fine to have whoever win their division with them. But why should a 10-7 Cowboys go play a 9-8 Buccaneers at their house?
Because they won their division and we didn't.
I understand it though. But why they don't get that home game to the team who got the better record?
I feel you, but
because it's not based off.
It's not based off the record.
NFL is based off division rivalry. The reason why we win it, the reason why we get home play because we're based off. They're not basing it off. Oh, this is a Western Conference, this is Eastern Conference. This is 4 divisions fighting for a playoff team. Right. Think about it like that. Don't think about it's 16 16 teams fighting for 7 spots. It's 4 teams fighting for 1 spot each.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is why division championships in the NBA don't mean shit. Because it's going off everybody's record in each conference.
The NBA used to be like that too.
Yeah. Atlantic Division and all that shit. That shit don't nobody talk about how many division championships.
And that's why rivalries are gone, because Chicago Bulls and Detroit used to be a rivalry team.
Like I understand what you're saying though, right? I just say the Cowboys, alright, for example, right? The NFC North, whatever, or the AFC and shit like that, whatever, like the whole division, right? Okay, just say y'all got just say y'all got the best record in y'all whole division of all the teams. So y'all got the number 1 back, right? So just say the 49ers win their division. Just say Detroit win their division. So those two there got a home game. And just say Tampa Bay win their division, right? There 3 home games right there.
All 3 of them get home games,
right? Okay. So why should the Eagles, who is just say
in the second place in our division,
and they got a 10-7 record
against Tampa Bay, who has a 9-8 record,
why should they go on the road and where they?
Because your punishment is you couldn't beat your division.
Yeah,
that's it.
No, just been saying.
You're probably better than the Bucks, but you're not better than the Eagles.
And you see, as we destroyed the fucking Buccaneers that year, that really doesn't matter if you're the better team.
Right. Yeah.
It don't.
No, not for real.
It really don't matter if you're the better team, you're gonna win anyway. Yeah.
And it always don't mean that just because you also gotta look like this. You play your division rivals at least twice, all of them. You play all of them twice. There's 6 games. Out of those 6 games, let's say for the Bucks, it's easy for them to get 10-7 because they play Atlanta twice. They can beat them twice if possible. They can beat the Panthers twice. They can beat Atlanta twice. They already got 6 wins. And that's not saying that they will get all 6, but that's a potential just because of how sorry they fucking division is. Shit, look at our division over there, AFC South. The Texans can whoop our ass, the Jaguars and the Titans. All 6 games. That's a real potential. They can go 6-0 off rip. Without even touching nobody else.
I really do hope Travis Hunter makes an impact on that team.
He will.
I really do.
He will, bro. He gonna be a slot receiver.
I really hope he wins either
corner too. He gonna play slot on both ends. Slot corner, slot receiver.
I don't think he gonna be a full-time slot receiver though, because there's gonna be a lot to be tried.
He's gonna be a full-time DB.
He's
full-time DB.
Because trying to play the slot and then get knocked out by linebackers and then trying to play DB.
Too hard.
But are y'all ready? Y'all think Travis ready for the outside?
Speed wise, yes.
I
don't know about
motherfucking.
I don't think he ready to guard the slot. You think he ready to guard slot?
Give him a year.
Slot is the most guns you can.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think that's the route runner?
I give him some time to develop more on that.
I'm gonna say the Bengals.
Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
I would put like.
Let me look at their team schedule for this year.
I think he can keep up with him. I think he can keep up with him speed wise. But I don't know about physicality.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's my own thing. He gonna be a little small out there, but I think he can keep up with him.
He's small.
I really think he can keep up with him.
He got speed.
He can keep up with him.
Physicality. That's gonna be the word.
I'm excited to see.
He played Carolina first. I don't really think it's nobody really there other than they got rookies. Then he played Cincinnati. You know they put Jamar in that slot.
They gonna send Router his ass
55 to 50.
Then they play Houston, which would probably be Tank Deal or Nico Collins, one of the two.
Nico probably.
Tank hurt.
Nico then. Then they play the 49ers.
It'll be IU.
With who?
Probably IU. We gonna see. Oh no, Ricky might. Ricky possibly might be in there. Kansas got Rashid.
Yeah.
It's Seattle.
What's the other dude? What's the other Xavier?
He probably. I think he's just fast. I don't think he got the route running yet. I don't think he got that yet.
Them receivers over there with Kansas City. Yeah. I think he can match up good with them.
And he got Seattle.
I think he match up good.
Seattle got Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, Cooper.
Yeah, they ain't. Then the Rams who got Puka.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one.
He gonna have to get his weight up for that one.
Yeah.
The Rams ain't got nobody.
He gonna have to get
Who Jacoby Myers? I mean, not the Rams. I mean the Raiders. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But we just talking about.
I know, my man. I did say Raiders. That's what this game be the Raiders.
Oh yeah, I forgot his. Damn, I forgot that.
Yeah, Raiders. Then they play Houston again.
Oh yeah.
You know they play Houston again.
Don't sleep on the Raiders too, bro.
They don't have a wide receiver boss that I trust that he can't guard. Jacoby Myers is their best wide receiver.
Shit, you couldn't broke me up.
And he 30.
Oh,
he ain't guard, boo. He ain't guard that nigga.
Put his ass out there.
Oh Lord, Brock gonna fuck his ass up.
Who the star quarterback?
Who the star quarterback? Cleveland. Should do.
For Flacco, bro. Man,
I think
they gonna get the Flacco because they don't want to. Just because
he got more leeway in the
all they lose their first 3 games.
Check this out, bro. All them Jacobs, they gonna have no choice but to put in Shiloh. I mean, Shadur. They gonna put in Shadur. You know why? Because all them boys gonna get hurt.
Pretty good in Tampa Bay too.
Shiloh gonna have a real good chance of making that Tampa Bay squad.
He gonna make it.
Hell yeah.
He gonna make it.
He gonna make it.
At least.
Hey, but don't. But didn't the Panthers pick up? Who picked up the other horn? Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn or the Panthers? Yeah, Panthers picked up Jimmy Horn.
I believe with the Browns, though, bro. I believe that the first 3 or 4 games they gonna see what they got.
You might well say Joe Flacco for the Cincinnati, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit. Yeah, let's go and put Jeff Flacco on the bench.
And then with the next 4 or 5.
Minnesota, y'all, Miami, New England. You know New England got a good defense. And then New York Jets.
They don't go with Pickens after.
Hold on. That's Cleveland's schedule.
Yes.
Bro, them motherfucker got a chance to not even win the game.
That's what I'm saying. Joe Flacco gonna be on the bench by game 4.
Do you really want?
They gonna break that shit down into 4 games.
Now, y'all know
for each quarterback.
Now listen to the rest of this. Baltimore, Raiders, 49ers, Tennessee, Chicago, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
They gonna beat the shit out.
They finna get their ass whooped the whole year.
They gonna beat the fuck out the Cowboys. I know. So make sure.
They got the Cowboys.
Yeah, fucked up.
That's Cowboys.
Whoever playing on the Cowboys schedule, they gonna beat the fuck out of them.
They're gonna break their ass down into four.
If the Steelers play them, they lose. If the Ravens play it, they lose. Did y'all?
I believe they gonna throw Shadou up in that bitch the last 4 games, bro. Like
Chicago.
I think Shadou starts by week 4.
I think
I give him.
after that Detroit game, he gonna start.
I probably like.
I think Shadou starts
week
by week
7.
4.
Cause reason why I say week 7, Drew, because they not gonna push Shadou out there to get his ass.
Hold on now. They drafted 2 quarterbacks.
They not gonna.
They got 4 quarterbacks.
That boy ain't doing shit.
That's why I say they gonna give them niggas 4 games.
That boy ain't doing shit.
But hold on, now. But they gotta make it through. What is it? Don't they have like what is like practice, like OTJs and shit like that, and where they cut
A's.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is, Hendo. Shit, y'all don't participate in them over there. Y'all just come to work. Y'all just come to work. Like clock it in. Here we go.
Change that shit too.
They come up, hey Chris, they come in there, hit that Chronos car. Cuckoo.
It won't out.
We the boys. We don't need to work out.
We don't have no morning huddles.
I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't.
For example, I don't know.
DJ y'all head coach.
But
Danny Johnson y'all head coach.
but what really was gonna make them change is if them damn fans say we want you to do it and they start showing up and it hit them pockets.
I don't know. Cleveland, they don't have no other sport out there.
I mean,
They do, niggas.
Here you go, sound like him. That's They got a baseball team.
Basketball, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Damn, my bad.
Ain't no teams in Toronto or Cleveland. Ain't no teams in Toronto or Cleveland.
It's late, bro.
Ain't no such thing as a Cleveland Cavalier.
Wait, I don't know. Cleveland, but that's their own.
I see what you say. Cleveland is not.
Yeah, that's like
a
they
tourist attraction.
Yeah.
It is, but it ain't. Like, who want to say get the kids, but we're going to Cleveland.
But
You are so disrespectful to people in Cleveland.
I just see
what he said, Chris.
I'll be disrespectful with you. I agree with you. Ain't about packing up going to Cleveland.
They make us some. I don't know what they got.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Let's go to Cincinnati.
And
yeah, I go to Cincinnati.
I'm gonna be real. Cincinnati the spot.
I go to Cincinnati. Yes, I go to Cincinnati. That's the hooping spot too. Both of them are. You probably see some hoopers out there.
Ohio, yeah.
But Cincinnati the spot. Cleveland, you.
Yep.
I'll drive and buy. This one will drive and buy.
Cincinnati.
Keep going.
Might stop pull over.
So Pittsburgh or Philadelphia?
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Oh boy.
Philadelphia.
I mean, you can't.
That's tough though because
That is. I've been a lot of shit.
I've been to Philly.
I've
been to Philly.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit in Philly.
I've been to Philly.
Pittsburgh shit.
Philly's scary.
Shit pretty as fuck.
Yeah, Pittsburgh scary. Philadelphia got the spray paint all over the guy.
Big men them right.
This nigga
You see,
not saying Pittsburgh don't have those.
Marlo and damn, what's his cousin's name?
Well, let's just go have a vacation in Detroit.
Gilly and Wallow out there in Philly.
They must have vacation in Detroit. I'd rather go to Chicago.
Chicago is a good vacation spot.
No, it ain't.
Chicago is.
Depending on where you go, don't go there.
Yeah, the outskirts. Yep, so right.
Go down on Madison Avenue downtown. You be like.
It really is beautiful out there though.
Yeah, Chicago is nice.
Yeah. Man, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Cleveland, man, bro. Cleveland, shit. I've been to Cleveland. I drove through it. I'm like, okay, fine. I get to Cincinnati. Shit, nigga.
Not
Then they won't pull it over.
Cincinnati now. I think Cincinnati.
Cincinnati not nice as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Crossing in from Louisville and shit.
Kind of reminds me of so I recently went through. always been an Alabama fan. I've been to Tuscaloosa a million times.
Yeah.
There's nothing in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Nothing but the stadium. There's nothing in Tuscaloosa. Go to Auburn. Go to Auburn, Alabama. More Auburn look like Madison. They got everything in Auburn. I did not know Auburn looked that good, bro.
No, I did.
I went through. We had to go through it. And we stopped through there on the way to Macon, Georgia.
Yeah.
And go through. You know, you get off on. You go up 20, but then you get off on like going through Selma, Alabama. Boy, Selma, Alabama looks so sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you get off on 20, get on Highway 80. And you got to go all the way down Highway 80 till you get onto another highway till you get in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah.
And you got to go through not Pritchard. Pritchard is like by Lucedale. You got to go through Selma and Denapolis and all them down 80. See, you a truck driver, you know them roads.
Yeah.
Denapolis and Selma and all that, and then you got to go up to I think that's I-95 to Montgomery, bro. We went through, you know, Auburn and Phoenix City and all them cities, like right there. Then you cross to the Georgia line and you get to Columbus. Auburn has like, look like they got like 4 or 5 malls all in one area. Like Auburn is fucking beautiful.
Go ahead and be an Auburn fan, Drew.
I can't do it.
Well, yes, you can, Drew. That's what I'm trying to. My goal is to get.
You see the area around what's that, O'Hara Stadium?
My goal. These are 3 goals I'm trying to get you, accomplish you, while I know y'all guys in this lifetime. I'm trying to get Howard to go to I want Howard to sit up in there. I got 3 football games. I want 4 football games. I got a special game for. I want you to go to Cleveland and a Ravens game in Baltimore. I want you to go to that one.
That's his territory.
I want Hendall to go to I want him to go to Philly and Washington game. No, Philly and the Giants game in Giants by himself with a Cowboy jersey on. Let's see how far he go. Avery, I got a special one for you, Drew. You got to go over there and inside the steel curtain over there.
I'm in that bitch.
And watch the boys play Cincinnati. I want you to sit down there over there in that terrible town. Chris, I got a special one for you, brother. I just need you to go to a Jaguars game. Jaguars game versus Texas.
Jacksonville is right now. You ain't gonna make it in Jacksonville.
I really let go of
I go to Tennessee game.
You know Texas picked up Nick Chubb.
Trying to have me go Duval County.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, crazy work. Trying to get me to Duval County.
Boy, yeah.
With a coach jersey on.
Jacksonville built different.
With a coach jersey on. That's crazy. I ain't gonna make it.
I had walked down Beale Street. I'm not Beale Street, but Bourbon Street with a Cowboy jersey on.
I believe you have, Hendo.
I have.
In the middle of Saint territory.
Yeah.
Why don't you go down there? Why you ain't go down there to win the Super Bowl, Drew? When they put that 50 in that last game, when they put that 50 up on y'all, Drew.
Oh, you talking about they did that in Dallas.
Yeah, that was a
had St. John's all around there.
Well, I thought we was in New Orleans.
That thing loading that bitch down.
They did that in Dallas, bro.
know somebody shot the television that night, Drew.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. The one shit I want them to go to though, real shit. St. Clair. I ain't gonna lie.
Santa Clara.
Yeah, Santa Clara.
I want all of us to take a trip over there.
No.
All of us take a trip over there. I gotta go to LA first.
We is not trying to go see Levi Stadium.
Anyway.
If I go anywhere in California, it's gotta be LA.
It's going. Y'all just come over. I'll go.
We'll go Gold State.
I'll go to y'all.
We'll go State.
I'll come to y'all. I just need one thing from all 4 of y'all, Drew. If we ever get a trip out there to California, I just need y'all to take a picture by the 49er thing. Just say it.
I'm gonna take a trip out Gold State still.
Yeah, no, about the 49er thing. Cause
you talking about the Giants?
On the wall.
You talking about the Giants? That has been a great episode of
Dodger Stadium.
You talking about the Giants? We go San Francisco Giants. We got you, bro.
I'm not going over there either.
No, we
I'm going to
go.
Dodger Stadium. I'm a Yankee fan. I'm going to Dodger Stadium.
Well, we're gonna end it for you guys. We'll do the other stuff the next time we did. It's almost a 3-hour video.
Yeah.
Again, we just want to let you guys subscribe to our YouTube page, like, comment, see us on Spotify. Right, all that stuff, all that good stuff. Make sure we get to the top so we can start making the money.
I need you to get up in the camera and do that. I got you, though, man.
All right. If there ain't nothing else, we gonna be out here.
All right.